are telling creepy stories that are just... Well, my idea is creepy is not just like being scared of the dark, right? Well, I kind of am still, because you don't know what you see in the dark. You can't see anything in the dark, so that's why you're scared. I'm looking at something right now. Hold on. Oh my god, that's so scary. That's scary. You can envision something's there if you look at it for long enough. I was just looking under my fucking bed. It was creepy. Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna put you on some good fucking stories. But I don't wanna... I'm gonna wait until people join. Because I'm like kinda gonna freak myself out. Like I'm freaking myself out. Actually, no, we'll say the story. Okay, so Twilight Zone is one of my favorite shows ever because it... what's it called? Like, I like a lot of things I see, like I'm not scared of anything anymore. But like I was actually scared about listening to stories like that. You know. Oh, look at this girl. Hey! 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 Oh. I think I scared her. Okay, but the Twilight Zone, very good because it's a blend between being realistic and being like it's just like scary stories is usually not really realistic. Like it's not a realistic type of thing. But this is like you can relate to. You've probably been around a situation like that. And that's what makes it scary. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm looking for. That's why it makes it scary because you've been in a situation like that before. Not in the same way, but it's very, very similar. Right? There's the eye of the beholder. There's people taking control of you. You're scared of death. Like all of that stuff. Yeah. I'd be a holder, nightmare 20,000 feet. Look, I'm gonna let you know on everything. Okay, so let's talk about the top 10 good ones. Okay, so The Shelter is really good. It's in Twilight Zone. I'm literally starting to show up so much. So The Shelter is about like, you know, kind of like that game 60 seconds. No, it is 60 seconds, right? It literally is probably copied off of 60 seconds probably copied off of this. But basically is about a bomb. It's about to go off, right? In 1963. And everyone didn't make their bunker, you know, like in 60 seconds, like this steel bunker that can like withhold bombs and you'll be safe if you be in there. So this family, the guy, he made this bunker, you know, for just in case something like this happens. So he makes the bunker. Now's the time where the bomb, you know, goes off. Okay, so his family, he gets, you know, all the supplies, everything, getting his family down there, and his wife, she's like, I'm sick of this. Like, I just might as well just give up and die because, you know, she's just complaining about the bomb situation. And he's like, listen, we can't just give up and die. We have a son, because they do have a son. We have to stay here. Oh, look here.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Midnight Daya?
Hello, boy. Are you ready to say you're ready to with the scary stories, or you don't want to?
Oh, I'm ready. I'll wait my turn though.
Okay. So, these are a mix between thriller. Do you know what a thriller is, or are you too young?
I'm I'm 25. I'm not young. But
You
explain what a
are?
thriller is. I've never heard it. Yeah, I'm 25.
No way.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
What year was I born? 2001? I was born on 9/11.
Not funny, dude.
What? I was.
Funny.
You think I'm joking? Should I
No.
get my birth certificate, or what do you want?
Yes, I want that.
So you said I'm not joking. I said, am I joking? And you said
Listen,
no.
let me just get into the freaking story.
Okay. You're the one who brought it up.
Okay, so this is about a shelter in 1963. A family of three. The father makes a bunker, and there's a bomb about to go off in the United States.
Wait, he builds it?
He built a
He builds an
a
underground
bunker. Yes, that's what I meant to say. An underground bunker, just in case of something like this can go off, a bomb.
Okay.
Okay.
What next?
So he made this before anyone because he thought there was going to be a possibility of a bomb. So 1963, family of three, they're preparing to put stuff to, keep in the shelter, the bunker, right? Because they're going to be there for a couple days because there's a bomb, You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because nuclear bombs, they have radiation.
Yeah, that's true. So the mother's freaking out because she just wants to end it all because DLO trade. Hold on. Who was this?
Hello, DL trade -1.
You don't know what a DL trade is?
I'm looking at what DL trade right
That's
now.
the guy. That's
He
the
might be.
person who just joined.
I know. But let me finish my story.
Wait, DL trade. It's her turn, and then it's my turn after this. You have to wait your turn.
So long story short,
DL trade, be quiet. It's not your turn yet.
The mother's freaking out because she wants to end it all, but she can't end it all. And the father said, you can't end it all because guess what? We have a son. You can't end it all now. But she's like, but, no. So they're preparing for themselves to be in the bunker, and everyone in that neighborhood shows up to their door because guess what they have? An underground bunker. And nobody built it because back in the day, the father, he was talking to his guy friends, and he's like, y'all need to prepare just for something like, a bomb could take place.
Wait, who has the bunker?
The father, the main character, he owns the bunker.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
It's under his house, so it's his property.
Right.
Wait, shut up.
So anyways, everyone shows up to his house because he's the only one who has a bunker.
Can we talk about this guy's character? This does not look... Oh, you left.
He gone. So there was a time where he was first making the underground bunker, and everyone was like, no, that's never going to happen. A bomb is never going to happen until the day happens, right? So literally everyone in that neighborhood knows that he's the only one with the shelter that can survive a bomb. So they show up to his house, but it can only hold 3 people. Because he built it for himself, his wife, and his son. No more, no less. So when everyone shows up, they're greedy. They're very greedy. They're like, well, I have more kids than you. Look, I have an infant. I should be in the bunker. But he's like, no. He locked himself in the bunker, right? So before they got in. So everyone's bickering because they're in his house talking about, oh, I have more kids. My kids don't deserve to die because of my ignorance, right? But in reality, they're trying to get in and not for their kids. And he's locked himself in the bunker. So it turns out that the bomb was never going to go off. It never went off. And it goes to show, because they were literally threatening this guy. So it goes to show that people really don't care about you or themselves unless it's in the moment. Have you heard of the Twilight Zone? Yeah, I know.
Is it my turn yet?
Have you heard of the Twilight Zone?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, go speak now. I guess you don't have no comment about what the heck I just said, but it's okay.
It's a good story. I said it was. Did you not hear me?
But why were you listening to TikToks?
I don't have TikTok. Also, that wasn't me. It was my sister.
Well, tell her to learn that stuff down. Honestly.
Well, How
Wait,
about
you
you
have a
worry
sister
about
at
your
25?
property, and how about
You
you
live with
worry
your
about your
sister?
own property, and I worry about my property, okay?
Your sister ain't your property, boy.
Well, I don't know where you're from, but here in Texas, like, your siblings are your
Wow.
property.
Really?
Yes. Okay, so is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so this was way back in the years. This is like 2013 when I was just like a little boy. So there's a pond behind my house. We lived in like a wooden cabin, and there were turtles that kept showing. There was like hundreds of turtles just all over it. And then I told my parents, I'm like, no, you got to deal with this, and they didn't deal with it, so I had to deal with it. And yeah, there was a lot of blood in that pond that day.
So what went down in there? You don't know? Did the crocodile eat the turtles?
No, I handled it.
Oh, you did that to them.
Yeah, I handled the situation because no one else would.
Wait, why did you do that to the turtles?
Because there were so many of them. Did you not hear me?
But they're
Ladies
And
babies.
they were
and
annoying me.
gentlemen.
Tyrone, it's
Tyrone,
not
we're
your
not
turn
doing
yet.
that. We're
We're
not
not
doing that,
doing it.
Tyrone.
It's not your turn yet.
Today, baby,
Tyrone,
today.
be a good little child, little boy. Be quiet
Shut
now.
up, bro.
There's
Shut up.
kids in here. Yeah, I gotta go. I can't be hung around kids.
Why?
It's not right.
Oh, are you ready to say a secret story? Tutu, 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 tutu. Oh, I'm gonna scare myself if I say these stories. I'm gonna scare myself. A thriller is. What you talking about? A thriller is a scary story. どこでsnarl da ganete? Da nenigni. Da de chidama. Yeah. Mhm. Tshoo. Da ne snarl da ganete na. Dakre? Doko chicha. Ja, da did you. Chicha. Tumone. Huone. Mm. Yeah, I might have to actually tell some scary stories because the thriller I mentioned it was kind of like boring. Like people, they're not gonna listen to that. Yeah. I am a good storyteller. Just people don't listen to me. I'm the best storyteller ever. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
how scary are these stories?
What?
How scary are these stories?
They're really scary. Are you ready to listen?
No, please, please, please. These better be like terrible.
Yes, they are. Are you ready for the first section?
Yeah, sure.
So this happened in Okinawa, Japan. A little girl was playing outside of her grandpa's and grandmother's house, right? And
Oh
all of
my
us,
god.
what?
I'm getting scared already, bro.
Yes, you will. Just let me finish. So she was playing by herself outside, and outside of her grandmother and grandpa's house, there are these big, tall hedges. They're like 15 feet tall, which is a lot of feet. Okay? So all of a sudden, she hears this doom, doom, doom. Like very big, heavy footsteps. Very big.
Tongue?
No, not tongue. Like, doom, doom, doom. Not tongue.
Okay.
So she looks and she sees a woman with the hat. And she's extremely tall because she's literally taller than these 15-foot hedges. Right? And the woman just looks at her. And they're having a stare off, and then she goes back inside the woods because that's where she came from, obviously.
Oh.
So she tells her grandpa, she tells her grandma the story of this very tall woman, and she was a little girl, so she didn't, when you see a tall woman, you don't think something scary rather than you see a tall man, right?
Yeah.
So she tells her grandmother, and her grandma's like, oh no, you saw Kakimaki-san. And basically, when you see her, she's going to come for you and take you. You're going to die.
Kakimaki-san, no.
So the day comes where she comes back to get the little girl, right? But her grandmother, she already been through this. She already put her in a room with no furniture, right? And it's a ritual, so she can be safe. So she locks her in a room. She puts 4 containers of salt in each corner of the room. And she comes back, right? So all of this salt, they turn red, right? And so the grandmother tell her, when she put her in this room to save her life, she's like, don't unlock this door until sunset. And if you do, you're going to die. So she's like, okay, whatever. Like, she doesn't think she's going to actually die. She thinks her grandmother's lying to her. But that's not true. Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening. I was like,
So what was the last thing I said?
your grandmother said, if you don't listen to me, you'll die.
Okay,
And
moving
I
on.
think her grandmother was right.
So there's this big window, right? So she can literally see everything. And who does she see peeking in the window?
Oh, it better not be Kakimaki-san. Please be honest. Please.
It was, and she was going to get her. So she looked at her, and then she went away, right? And then all the salt turns red. And then the grandmother's knocking at the door. She's like, open the door, honey, open the door. It's over, open it. And she was about to open up the door, and then she remembered what her grandmother said. Do not open up this door whatsoever until sunset. So she was supposed to stay in there for 24 hours. So she did not open up the door, right? Until sunset, so she passed the test. So her grandmother was crying. She's like, oh my God, we got to get you out of Japan. Because if you continue to stay in Japan, she's going to come back for you and kill you.
No?
So she goes to America, obviously. Where else would you go?
Mhm.
And she stays here for 11 years, never goes back to Japan until her grandmother, her grandmother has cancer and she's going to die. The same grandmother who warned her. Oh, I got voice spam, bro. Why would I sickly get voice spam in the middle of that? Okay, so let me continue. So her grandmother gets cancer, and she's like, I have to see her on her last life. She raised me. She was everything to me, you know? So she goes back to Japan, and she's not supposed to go back to Japan, because if she goes back to Japan, she's going to die. Right? So she goes back to Japan. She's visiting her grandmother in the hospital, right? And who does she hear? She hears the same thing which started it all 11 years ago. When she was a little girl and she heard the toom, 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 like the heavy footsteps, right? So as soon as she gets into her grandmother's room, the reason why she's in Japan, like the hospital, she hears the toom, 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 and she died the next day. It's an urban legend. And I'm pretty sure, no, it is. Kamaki-san, whatever the fuck you pronounce it, it means tall woman. So if you see a tall woman in Japan who's wearing a straw hat, is not Luffy, you met her, and you're gonna die. But I don't know why you're being disgusting, like, why did it, like, ban me, bro? But this came from Snarled. This came from Snarled. This is not my stuff, so I'm not copywriting none of that shit. Okay? I was extremely scared when I would hear these stories. Extremely scared. So, yeah. Just letting you know. Just letting you know, okay? Got me moving slowly, what? Taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for the whole week. You're my Sunday. Okay, let's wait 6 minutes. Why am I all of a sudden getting 6 minutes? It used to be 5. Got me moving slowly. What? Taking in my body like it's holy. Trying to see what story. Like, I'm getting scared myself. But those things don't exist, do they? Or do we exist? I don't know. What stuff really scared me? Here I go. I'm getting scared. I used to be so scared of this. Not people, but the supernatural. I used to be so scared of the supernatural, bro. Yeah, you just have to be there, bro. Got me moving slowly. What? Take it in my body like it's holy. What? Do the doppelganger one. Why can't you give me the exact story? Oh, look. Can you give me a summary of what happened in the episode? You don't know the story? Like, imagine sitting on your fucking floor in the dark like I am right now. No, imagine it. Imagine you're sitting on the floor in the dark. You have a clear view under your bed. And it's dark, and you're telling some shit like this. You're telling creepy stories. Pakana. It is. It is, though. It 100% is. Like, it's scary. I'm trying not to freak myself out, because that's when it gets too much. Like... They have so much good horror stories, though. Like, this genuinely scared me. And I was killing people. I'm a serial killer, okay? I kill people almost every fucking... you know? And I was, at this time I was too, and I was still fucking scared at shitless, because guess what? I'm not scared of people, I'm scared of this, well, I was used to be scared of the supernatural one, but it's not real, so, and I, 7 years ago, so I believed in that shit, and it was just so creepy. What happened at the end? I'm trying to tell the doppelganger story, and shit. Let me get. You think I'll get copyrighted if this repeats?
The car pulled up, and in the driver's and passenger seats were a man and a woman who looked identical to the other couple. I went to pour their coffees. I took out the bag.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. You got me moving slowly. What? Good evening, little boy. Hello.
No.
Are you afraid to speak? Oh, he got scared. How are you scared of my demon voice? It is the real me, after all, but... Hold on, I'm trying to see what happened at the end.
Poured it in. I'm gonna regret this, I thought to myself. I handed the altered coffees to the couple in the blue car and watched them drive away. I walked over to the couple in the booth. I poured that powder in their drinks. They're gone now. And to my complete surprise, they handed me $100 bill. And then they left. I had completely forgotten that my boss was asleep this whole time. And I went
Okay, this is good. This creeped me out. These, like, I want to cry though, because it's just like, this used to be my childhood, like, actually. Like, this used to be my childhood, like, my creepy childhood, but, like, I used to be petrified of something like this happening. Petrified, I'll tell you! I'm so crazy. You got me moving slowly, what? Taking in my butt. No, it's not creepy. That's not creepy. No, because it's just like supernatural is like you don't have no idea where they come from. Like I know where the bad people come from. I don't know where these so that's what really creeped me out. Like imagine hearing like there's a doppelganger and if you meet them, they're gonna do that to you so they can take over your identity and your whole life. Like mm-mm. Why does somebody want to do the scary stories? Like, I'm just gonna have to maybe just do it by myself, bro. Innocent people here. No, they're not innocent. Conspiracy theory. Oh, conspiracy. Plan. Oh. The worst relationship story. Your personal what? My homeboy looking for a who? Girl, I have that story, but I'm not saying it again. Working working isn't empowering. Defunding the police. What does that say? S work? Oh, it's not empowering. Defunding the police and everyone should be feminist. No, that's not true. Wow, no one's literally joining me. They don't want to know the creepy stories. I might just have to just talk. Just say Rainbow Dash, and Rarity, and Rainbow Dash, and Applejack. Remember Rarity and Applejack? It's more better. What the fuck is that? Oh shit. You think they heard that? I was really quiet about it. Let's see. Let's see if we get a warning. Oh, something in my leg. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Ow. Oh, okay. Okay. I lost 3 in a month. Nobody gives a fuck. Should men be allowed to cheat? Yes. Alright, well, I might have to just join my twin to see, or this one. Because I just want to share scary stories. Like, nobody wants to do that. What the fuck? So weird. Okay. Um... What did I put this under? Let me change it. Yeah. A creepy story in real life? Of course. Uh, hold on. Let me think. No, I don't think so. Like, I have something that freaked me out, though. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. Wow. No one's joining. I think I'm just gonna have to, like, share it. Share it just share it, bro. Should that? No one's a queen. Please donate. Will he be a golden miracle? Oh, nope. He's scared. He's scared. Wow. Why are they leaving? I guess they don't want to share it. I'll just share it. I got plenty of stories that I just have saved down. Kinda. But I don't have any, like, really... No. Things don't scare me like that. I'm just so desensitized to it. I might find it weird, but it's like, I'm not scared of it. Well, okay, so there was this... That's not scary. He looked creepy, though, but he didn't scare me, though. But he does look creepy. So, this was like the beginning of last year, not this year. All I remember, it was like Christmas was over, so it was definitely beginning of the year, and not this year, last year. So I was driving with my manager Billy on this highway in the woods, and we just got done like spying on somebody, okay? And this was in, well, I'm not gonna say where it was because it was kind of big. This was in the north side. That's where I usually be at. Okay, not in Pennsylvania, not in Ohio, not in New York, not in Delaware. Up, right? So we drove. It was in this highway. Okay, and we just entered this. Like we just got off of the highway into this this exit where there's just like a lot of trees going
Okay,
on.
I'm here to hear the scary stories. What are them? Or do you
Oh
have mine?
yeah, I was waiting for someone like you to appear.
I love scary stories, bro. I seen the rake and a skinwalker.
You saw them and you're still
Yeah.
to tell the tale?
Yeah.
You're still. Wow, I admire you. I admire you, child. Okay, let's hear this. Well, are you ready for the scary story?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is like a
ready.
solid 7 scariness out of 10.
So 7. Okay.
Yeah. So this story is about doppelgangers. Do you know what doppelgangers are?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I wanted to just preface that. So these two couple come in, so I'm telling the story now. These two couples come into this cafe, and they're about to close, right? Like 2 minutes from closing. And the only girl who's working there, she tells them, we're almost closed, so you gotta go. So the couple tells her that there's another couple who's trying to look for them, and they're their doppelgangers, right? And they're going to pull up here at any second, right? Through the drive-through. Are you listening?
Yeah.
So they're about to pull up in the drive-through. That's what they tell her, right? But then she's like, the drive-through is like no one can get in because it's barricaded, because they're doing work on construction in this drive-through at this Dunkin' Donuts. Okay? So she's like, you don't gotta worry because they're not even gonna come in. But then she was like, what do you mean doppelgangers, right? So they gave them the rundown. There's been doppelgangers showing up all over trying to steal people's identities to take their place, obviously. And this is what their couple's going to do to them if they find them. They capture them. Okay, so they're like, here, they give her a mysterious white, powder. And no, not that kind of powder. Not that kind of powder.
Okay.
So they give it to her, and they're like, just in case they show through the drive-through, you put this in their drinks if they ask for drinks, okay? She's like, okay, but she's like, okay, like the drive-through is closed, it's barricaded. So all of a sudden she hears beeping. She hears the beeping, right? So they go and hide under the table. So she goes, and they're in the same couple, now in the barricaded drive-through. So they're like, oh, can I get and they also ordered the same drinks that the couple ordered. The same drinks too. So they're like, oh yeah, can I just get this? She don't even ask them how did they even get in this drive-through because it's barricaded off. So she's like, okay. So she puts the powder in their drinks, like the couple said, and they give it back. And these couple in the drive-through, they were really weird. They had their eyes were glowing for some reason. So they drive off with their drinks.
In the dark. That's normal in the dark for humans and animals.
Well, with the flash, there was no flash, okay?
Oh,
So,
okay.
there was no lights because it was under construction, so there's nothing should have been sparkling in their eyes. So the worker, she comes back to the couple, and she says, I saw them in the drive-thru. You're right, they came, and I put the stuff in their drinks, and they're like, okay, thank you very much, and they give her $100 for a tip,
Oh my god.
and then they go off their way, and then on the news, it's reported a couple days after that these two couple is now missing.
Ooh.
Isn't that creepy? What would you rate that on 1 to 10?
Solid 7, like you said.
Okay.
Like,
Do you?
like I tell you, like, one. Like,
Yeah, tell
I
me.
got 2 stories. So like, my dad and his friend were like in the car, right? We have a big driveway, so they saw something. It was like a white figure running across the driveway. Then poof, it just disappeared instantly.
What?
Yeah, I know, it was weird. And then the next one I think was a mimic or a skinwalker, because it was like a woman's voice transformed to a horse's voice, and then screaming like a squeaking voice. And mind you, we have cats in the back, and they hiss a lot, and they hiss.
Mhm.
And they were hissing a bunch. I was like, okay, I'm going back inside. I'm not doing
They
this.
were hissing.
Yeah, like at the dark, like nothing was there. And they got a big backyard, so that was weird.
Yeah. How did you know it was a skinwalker? How do you know what we look like?
What do you mean? Say that again? Say that
I
again,
said, how do you know how they look like? You know?
I seen them with my bare eyes. I seen them with my bare eyes.
Ah,
And I see
right.
coyotes. Yeah, they walk on my street.
Oh, you must live in the woods, don't you?
No.
Then how do you see these things?
Coyotes, they just come out of nowhere. They're just
They don't-
there.
Oh. Wow, that's
Like,
creepy.
no, they're just there. Our whole neighborhood has like 2 neighborhoods in one.
Mhm.
That neighborhood has no forces, and this neighborhood has like just big backyards, but nobody lives there.
Wow.
Like, I don't know. That's weird.
So, do you have another story, or you want me to tell the story, or the person who came up?
Michael Jackson.
Do you have a story? Raise your hand. You came up, so you must have a story.
I think he doesn't have a mic.
Hey.
Oh, he does. He does.
Do you have a story or no?
Do you guys know about sleep paralysis?
Oh yes.
Those are the creepiest.
I know. I had
Yeah.
one before, and
Yeah,
Me too.
I've had
and
one.
I'm a little kid.
It is so
Yeah.
scary. Tell
You
me
know
why
what,
it's always a demon.
True, but can I just something? You know what happens in them? 'Cause I know what happens in them.
What?
What?
You like your body gets paralyzed. You can't move. You can only move your face and your eyes. Something
Yeah.
comes out of your closet or under your bed and just goes up to you and chokes you, strangles you, or almost kills you before you wake up.
Well, I had sleep paralysis, and I was turned down on my pillow, and I couldn't breathe, and I just had to wait it out. That was kind of creepy.
Same.
Yeah.
Couldn't do
I don't know
anything.
how I got there, but I did.
We were just sleeping.
Yeah. But let me tell you another creepy story. Are you ready? Are you ready for something
Yes,
scary?
girl. Yes. Spill.
Okay. So, this is about a girl, and she's handicapped. Okay? And I guess since you're handicapped, I guess you can't travel the world. So she's always wanted to travel, but she hasn't because she cannot walk. So it's kind of difficult for her too. So she explores places on Google Maps. So there's one time when she was on Google Maps by herself, alone in her own apartment. She sees a girl in Greece, sitting on a bench with red shoes. Now these red shoes is the same exact red shoes that she's always wanted.
Michael Jackson, I love you, Michael Jackson.
Really, Bird, can you please be quiet?
I love you.
Oh. Anyways, wait, green hair little boy, are you listening? I think somebody got him. Wait. Michael Jackson, are you there?
I'm here.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
He better
gone.
not.
He's.
Oh my goodness.
He's been taken.
Wow. Okay, he'll probably come back sometime soon. Roblox user, do you have a voice?
I'm here to listen.
Speak freely.
Okay. Well, do you guys have any scary stories, or you want to continue with mine?
Let's continue with yours.
Okay, I will. Okay. What the freak? Okay, so this. Okay, please don't start with that.
Sorry, yeah. Continue. Continue. Sorry.
So, So there was this couple, right? Right, guys? Guys.
Yes.
So this couple, they had a baby, and the baby comes out, and it's severely deformed. Really badly. It's not funny. And this happened in 1984. So the baby, severely deformed, and the mother doesn't like it. The father doesn't like it. So you know what happens? Oh my god.
What, is it in your room? Hello?
Sorry, there was somebody knocking at my door. I don't know who that was.
Was it the baby?
No.
The baby came down.
So, since the couple didn't like the baby because it didn't look cute because it was deformed, they threw it off the cliff.
Damn.
Oh, that's tragic. What?
So 10 years go by, and the couple's trying to get a baby again, and guess what? They have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Same baby.
No, well, obviously the baby, got cut because they got thrown off the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
The soul got into it.
Yeah. So this baby was obviously not the same baby, but whenever it was really scared of heights, this baby was scared of heights. And it was scared about being by itself. Usually that's what babies do, but this one was very more severe. And they will always wonder, why is my daughter scared of heights and don't like when we go away? So they go back to the cliff, but not to throw the baby off, just to, because they like to hang out there. That's how they know it's a cliff there, right? Right, guys?
Yes.
So the baby, when they go to where they threw off her sister, she said, "Mama, don't throw me off like you did last time. I'm perfect now."
What, the baby said that?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Isn't that crazy?
A baby.
Don't tell me this is true. Is this a true
This
story?
is true.
No way.
Oh, I'm never having a baby then.
You can never have a baby. A girl can.
Like.
Oh, I'm never.
Really?
Yes. You guys don't have any scary stories? Like, what is wrong with you guys? I want to hear other scary stories.
No, you're the storyteller. You're the one with the orb.
Oh, right, that's true. Okay, let me look for any other scary stories. Oh, wait, I have another one. Are you guys ready? This one's way more
Go for
creepier.
it.
So there was a babysitter named Angela, and she died.
Oh.
I'm joking. So this babysitter, she takes on a job to stay and watch these two kids overnight while the parents go partying to have dinner, you know? So,
Yeah.
she's in the parents' room watching TV, and she hears screaming.
Oh.
So she checks on the kids, and they're like, "We saw the clown. We saw the clown," right? And they point to the clown, and the clown's not there. So she's like, "Just go back to bed. You're lying. You're playing. This is not funny," right? So she goes into the parents' room, watches TV, and she sees something in the corner of the room that was never there before. A clown statue.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
God, what the hell?
Does it move?
What the heck is
Did it
this?
move?
No,
Hey, how you doing?
look at that.
Oh my god. He's a horror story in himself. Ha!
Hey, Michael, Freddie, what's going on? It's good to see you. Black lady, good to see you.
Anyways, long story short, she looks at the clown.
Anyways, when I'm in the chat, there's no anyways when I'm at the table. It's when I say anyways. Anyways, continue, sweet cheeks.
Okay, so she stares really deeply at this clown she didn't realize it was there before, because obviously you will realize if a clown is at the corner of the room. So it starts to like breathe. So she's like, "Oh no, this ain't no
I
way."
thought it was a statue. I thought it was a
Freaking
statue.
way.
So
I thought it was a statue.
she goes,
Insane.
"Let me finish, Spider Boy."
Do not.
Nah.
It's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man. Don't misgender me. It's 2026. I call you a black
Okay.
lady. Are you a brown lady?
See,
Wait,
this
That's
is
not racist. I'm looking at the
this is-
color of your skin. You call me Spider Boy in my country. That's pretty much the N-word for my people.
first of all, I'm literally brown. So what do you mean black?
Yeah. I'm literally.
I'm the same. I'm the same color as your tarantula leg. So don't be mean.
My tarantula legs are black. What do you mean?
No, they're not. They're
Oh,
brown.
who is this? Keto,
Now
why
you're
is
gonna
she
tell me
like-
what color I am?
I think we should. Who has the best scary story?
I am. I'm not even done.
The pancake dipped in the table.
Shut your mouth.
You
I
don't
think
talk
we
to me
can all
like that,
calm
lady.
down.
Who you think
We
you're
can all
talking
calm
to?
I
down.
This is
have to
Spider-Man.
And just
finish.
start release
Hey,
from
Keita,
therapy.
I'll let you know. In 2026, big words doesn't mean that you're the most powerful.
5,
No lady or
4,
man's gonna listen to you if you
3,
scream at them.
2,
Intellectual words are
1.
better.
I
Bye.
never screamed at anybody.
No.
Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm almost done.
Alright, go on.
So she sees this clown that's breathing in this corner of the room.
Honestly,
So,
good night.
so she goes to the bathroom. Obviously, that will be the next step, is just to go to the bathroom. So she,
Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Protect, walla walla bing bang. I told the witch sister I was in love with you. I told the witch
This
sister
is
I
not
was in love
funny.
with you.
Anyway, continue.
What is
darling.
going on?
wait, she was, who was,
Anyway.
My ears.
look at all those showed.
Anyway.
Okay, so she,
Alright, continue. Please,
Go
please.
on.
anyways, let's just put those two rackets down. So she goes to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden she hears the kid screaming. So she goes, and the little boy almost has his head chopped off.
Oh.
In the corner of her eye, when she gets in the room, and the other little girl, she's, you know, she passed away. In the corner of her eye, she sees a clown running away. So she immediately calls the police, lock herself in the room, and apparently it was a dwarf person who was, you know, pretending to be a clown statue, and he was going around neighborhoods killing children.
Oh, what a silly bugger.
Yeah, isn't that crazy, you guys?
Hey, but how'd the kid die? Why'd the kid die?
Because of the clown.
Children.
Have you guys
everyone's-
watched Snarled? Have you heard of Snarl? Yeah, it's from there.
Snarl
I
like
had an encounter with a killer clown.
What?
dead ass killer or just a clown?
What do you mean?
Was it a proper clown?
Yeah,
I
was
don't
it
really
like?
like
Was
clowns.
A proper
this was
clown or just a
back
killer?
in
It
A
was
proper
both.
killer or
back
just a clown?
a proper,
I
very
don't
old
really like
proper.
clowns in general, really. There's not really like a particular kind of clown that I don't like. They're all really scary to me.
Okay, salad fingers.
Now, I want to hear what Michael has to say now.
She's.
Michael, step to the stand, Michael, please, love. We need to hear you perform.
She kind of gets scared. Don't sing it. Don't sing it.
Sorry.
No, no. So, do you guys have a scary story? We're not having a sing battle and whatever now.
One
Keita,
night,
I hope it's so
Mama
real
is
sweet cheeks.
strict.
I can listen to that voice morning and night and fall asleep and have it for breakfast.
You are just,
What the?
you are crazy. Let me tell you.
And you're just stunned. But I'm
Just
not
give me
one to
my
point
money.
anything out.
Look, Sasha. Just give me my money.
Well, I
Someone say a
guess
story
nobody
and I'll
wants
play
to
music
hear
in the
the
background.
story.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
do another
literally
scary
about to
story
tell a
because
story.
y'all.
I'm trying to tell a story. The spookiest of spooky
Okay, turn that
stories you
down,
could
dog.
ever
Turn that
hear.
down.
But nobody wants to hear it.
Go. Oh,
Can
the
I
floor
go?
is
I want to
yours.
hear it for my story, Roblox user. Freddy
My
Fazbear,
name
I
is
Okay,
want it for
Carmen
let
my
me tell
story
Winston.
this.
next.
My name is Carmen
So,
Winston. I was born on the Oregon coast in 1933, and my family was abandoned by sea ship.
Can we get
okay,
to
let
the
me
end?
just say this. Yeah, let's just say this scary story. This one's kind of funny.
I think I've actually got a story.
Really, user?
1942, I'm in Westbrook Avenue. There's a story going around. I pick up my paper in
Why
the
do you have
morning,
so many
and I
different
looked down and it
accents?
said Westbrook jail had been broken into.
Westbrook,
Now
I'm
that
going.
doesn't happen normally. That
What the?
doesn't happen.
I'm gonna beat you in your.
So I had to go to school. I said to mom, I said, I really don't want to go. And mom said, you have to go. It
Mommy,
doesn't matter. He's not here.
Whoa.
So I go to school, and the school has a lockdown. It's third period. It's
No,
10:30 in the
no. Look at that. Sasha, give me him. Dorito him. Give me him. Give me him, Sasha. Give me him. Give me him. Give me him. Sasha, give me him. Just give me my money. You know the Shamar meme? Sasha, give me him. Give me him. Give me him, faggot. No, that's not how you give me him. Give me him. Right here, please. Not because it's claws. No, Sasha! Put him right there. Don't give me a scar that will last 5 days. You got my kitty, baby. Give me my kitty, ching ching, baby. Sasha, I'm gonna put him under the covers, and then you're gonna make that sound, okay? Let's see what he does. No, I'm not. Okay, ready? No. Do it. Ready? Yeah. Why is he freaking out like that under the covers? Because of you. You're the one who fucking did it first. Look, Sasha. Look, he's not freaking out. Look, and then do it. Do the sound. He's not gonna. Look, he's not freaking out. Look, Sasha. He's not freaking out. Then. You're the one who figured that out, not me. He always runs under your stuff. Like, that's gonna save him. Kitty, don't make me bite your tail off. my job that I now quit, I had a job description to go out 30 minutes away to deliver a pizza, a pepperoni kind. This was an evening that later turned into a night. I get a call, I answer, static. I get a call, I answer, static. I get a call, I answer, static. Right? And then the next call I get, it finally tells me what it wants. A large pepperoni pizza. 30 minutes away from the pizza store. This was my last shift, so I was expecting to get a tip. Driving 30 minutes away to deliver this pizza. Anyways, this highway was located in the woods. Its house was located in the woods. When I got there, it was dark. The only house on that strip. What strip? I wouldn't even know what to call it. A forest strip? A highway strip? The only strip that has a house on it? I go up to the door, and I see the curtains move. No lights are on. So, I thought I was being watched. Turns out that was true. I go up to the door, I knock 3 times. Hey, your pizza's here. Hey, your pizza's here. Hey, your pizza's here. No answer. But what I did see was a finger pointing to the back. The back of what? The backyard. So I go to the backyard to give the pizza to the guy. What guy? No, it. I go to the back. There's a guy sitting there on the table. I look at him once, turn my head to look back at my car, contemplating if I should really do this or not. Anyways, I said, "Sir, I have your pizza here. Are you paying with cash or card?" The man didn't answer. I get closer. "Sir, I have your pizza here. Cash or card?" The man didn't still turn around. But what did happen was the back door opened. There was a naked man there, inside of the house, ushering me to come in. Immediately I dropped the pizza and ran off. When I looked back, the person who was there stared back at me. It was a decaying flesh. I think so. It was a decaying object? No. It was a live person decaying. And I'm guaranteed the live person that was decaying was subjected to that naked man who ordered this pizza. I ran to my car. The run was longer than I thought it would be. Once I get into my car, I look back and the naked man is standing there, holding something in his hand. This was an evening that later turned into a night. I get a call, I answer. And through those 14 years, I've always been to see the same person. Wherever I go. Wherever I will go. With red eyes. He always looks different. But I can always tell Tim. Because of his red eyes. He's always at the end of something. He's never too close. Never too far. First time I saw him, he was at the end of a street. What street? Well, the street that my best friend died on. No one ever goes back on that block. Why? Because she died in a fire. And every place there is charcoal. Why do I always see him there? That's not the question. Why would he be there? A place where nobody goes. A place that no one lived on. Anyways, I always see him at the end. The end of a gate. Of a playground. Across the street from my house. The end of a dirt road. The end of the cemetery. That I saw my friend. The dead friend. I always see him never too far, never too close. Different person. But the determining factor is those red eyes. Of course I talked to somebody about this. Numerous of people about this. My mother, my father, my friends, and my therapist. None of them believe me. They diagnosed me with schizophrenia when I have no other symptoms of it. Wouldn't that be foolish? Maybe I'm being stalked by a cult or something. But for 14 years, I don't know what they're trying to get from me. But I know I'm not schizophrenic. But I muster up the courage this last time. Because now I'm 24. It's way over 14 years. The last time I saw this person, I asked them, why do you always follow me? You always come differently, but you always do. The reason why they told me is because you're going to be the next. The next one will be taken. The next flesh that I will take with my red eyes.
Alright.
Wasn't that a good story?
Of course I do. Are you ready?
Girl, why do you kind of sound like a man?
Do I sound like a man?
Yeah, when you whisper.
When I whisper? Yeah, it's because when I whisper, I guess my voice gets a little bit deeper.
Yeah, like that's kind of creepy how you sound like a man. But are you ready to hear my story?
Oh yeah, tell your story and then I'll tell my story.
Okay. This is a story of me. A girl who tried to get away. A girl who can never stop. Seeing... Wait, can you hear it?
Barely.
I lived in a neighborhood for 14 years. Okay, actually, how about you go say your story? Because you can barely hear it. Just say your story. Just say your story.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
So this started at my house. My house is haunted. I have a ghost in my house. First, it started with him. Oh? Who's singing in the back? You're ruining my story.
This is my little idiotic sister. But you can ignore her. Ah! Yo. Through those 14 years, I've always been to see the same person. Wherever I go. Wherever I will go. With red eyes. He always looks different. But I can always tell Tim. Because of his red eyes. He's always at the end of something. He's never too close. Never too far. First time I saw him, he was at the end of a street. What street? Well, the street that my best friend died on. No one ever goes back on that block. Why? Because she died in a fire. And every place there is charcoaled. Why do I always see him there? It's not the question. Why would he be there? A place where nobody goes. A place that no one lived on. Anyways, I always see him at the end. The end of a gate. Of a playground. Across the street from my house. The end of a dirt road. The end of the cemetery. That I saw my friend. The dead friend. I always see him never too far, never too close. Different person. The determining factor is those red eyes. Of course I talked to somebody about this. Numerous of people about this. My mother, my father, my friends, and my therapist. None of them believe me. They diagnosed me with schizophrenia when I have no other symptoms of it. Wouldn't that be foolish? Maybe I'm being stalked by a cult or something. But for 14 years, I don't know what they're trying to get from me. But I know I'm not schizophrenic. But I mustered up the courage this last time. Because now I'm 24. It's way over 14 years. The last time I saw this person, I asked them, why do you always follow me? You always come differently, but you always do. The reason why they told me is because you're going to be the next one who will be taken. The next flesh that I will take with my red eyes. Oh my god, I'm such a good storyteller. Let me think of another story. I made that all up in the span of like 2 million years. I was a troubled girl once, and now I'm a new one. I always used to be a scared girl. Scared of everything. Scared of hopes and dreams, and hopes and nots. Until I met her, for the first time, the girl in the mirror. Some people say that's my reflection, but I don't see my reflection when I look at the girl in the mirror. I see something else, something I can't even describe in words. I know she comes from a different dimension. I know that she has a wicked plan, but I don't know how to say or express it to anyone. I don't know how to warn people. I can't even explain what she even looks like. I can't even explain that that's not me in the mirror. That's somebody else. When I first got bullied back in the day, I always looked in the mirror. Always. Whether the mirror I always carried in my pocket, or the mirror at gym, the usual place I get bullied at. And it was always her looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she took a part of me that I could never get back. First, she took my hands. They turned it into hers. Then she took my legs and turned it into hers. She took my body, and the last thing she took was the face of mine. And that's all I see now. Every time I look at her, I daydream. I daydream. I daydream. And I daydream. And I forget who I used to be. Until I realized what I became. The last living girl who bullied me, I looked in the mirror. I wasn't staring any type of part that was mine. It was all her. Wait, I know a word. When I stare back at her, hatred. I looked at her for the last time before she died. The girl who bullied me, of course. In that moment, she looked back at me and she winked. She said, "This is now the new you." That's the last thing I remember. And all of a sudden, the girl who was now in front of me was not the girl in the mirror. It was the girl who bullied me. She died. People blame me for her death because I was the last one who saw her. But it wasn't me. It was the girl in the mirror. It couldn't be me. Why would it be me? I'm not like that. I'm not the bully. But I can't help to wonder, why does the girl in the mirror always tell me that she's me and I'm her? That can't be true. Because if I was her, then I would have... Okay, that was good. 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 Not explaining this topic, not explaining until somebody gets in. Hello, children.
What's up, Big Mama?
So how do you rate people from best to
I look at
worst?
them. I look at them and I say, are they pretty or are they chopped? That's what I do.
And how do you determine that?
By looks.
You just gotta look at them. You just gotta look at them to see.
Yeah, but what looks makes you
What do you mean,
determine
what
their
looks?
rate?
Body,
Because
shoulder,
if they
everything.
if they look like a dehydrated bean curd, then I'm obviously gonna know they're chopped.
Oh,
You know?
Whoa,
right.
whoa, whoa. Why does your avatar look like me?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean?
I think this is a match
Whoa,
made in
whoa.
heaven.
Go back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, bingo.
Ew,
Bingo.
no. Oh my
Yes,
god.
keep it.
What is going on?
Yeah.
So what I mean by rate people is like, how do you classify a certain place for anyone you meet? Because everyone has a place. Let her
Like rate
breathe,
people,
bro.
like as in if I want to be with them or not.
Just rate, like, because everyone rates people on a spectrum. It doesn't have to do with looks. Like, how do you rate people?
You rate them on their looks, and if they don't look good, you don't care about their personality, and they gotta take their own life. That's how it is. Like,
Look at
let's
him,
be
you're making him
honest, dude.
cry.
Yeah?
You're making him cry.
I'm laughing.
Take your own life.
This is not funny.
At
I
all.
mean, it is funny.
That's your kind
I
of
mean,
humor.
So let me give you
I
an
don't really-
example.
I rate people a little bit by like attractiveness, but I more rate them on like how they speak and carry themselves, and like how
Yeah.
like actually educated they are.
Oh, vet.
Right. That's what I meant.
Oh. So,
What?
so that was just not valid. Okay.
Like, how I would rate you guys would be like low. You guys are almost close, but one is higher than the other. Don't cry now.
Is it because they're unattractive?
No, I'm talking about
and
all three of you guys.
They look a certain way. All three of us. What's wrong with
You're
me?
not
I didn't say it.
You literally look like a
You gotta
KK.
watch your words, talking to Heavy G. I can tell he has some good blessings on this side.
There, I changed
Right.
my fit.
Why is your name Taiwa?
Twyla.
She took Ozempic.
You're just a laughy monster, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in a jolly mood right now. I'm trying to like rage bait all these Floyds that I've been joining.
I wonder what that word means.
Floyd is just like
Oh, you go.
it's just like an insulting way of an insulting word for like a woman, I guess. Like an uneducated woman.
Right.
What servers have you been joining?
Like literally all the ones that have any word, like, if it just says BLK in it, like I join it so fast because it's so funny.
Why?
Because right as I join and they see my avatar, they're like, "Oh nah," and then they kick me.
Why?
Dude, I
What's
wonder
wrong with
What's the avatar meaning?
Like,
He's literally
I
a
wonder
KK.
why. Like I don't know why they do that.
I don't know.
Okay,
Why
first
would
of
they?
all,
Why would they have issues with that?
that's what I'm saying. Why would they have issues with me? There's no problem. Like,
Dude, I was literally
I haven't
gonna
even
join
said
just to
anything.
ask, like, what the fuck is your avatar?
What do you mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't
How do you
think
even
about his
get
avatar.
stuff like that?
Actually, I like his avatar. I want to be friends with his avatar.
Well,
Of course you do. Oh my.
If you guys are smart, you want to be friends with his avatar.
Who is that? Oh, who is
If we're
that?
smart, we want to be friends with his avatar. I want to be friends with the Israeli clan member with Tung Tung, so we're behind.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I'm talking about when people are uneducated. If you literally search up DUNCE hat, you would know what hat I'm wearing.
Why would we search something like that? You don't even know what you is.
Like the clan hat, because the clan hat actually covers your face.
Yeah, you're doing it.
That's what the
I'm
Israel
wearing a different
shiesty is
mask.
for. It completes the look.
No, it's a shiesty. It's not a part of the hat though.
You can see how the shape language and the color choice could be.
And also the clan
Clock that
hat
T, Federal. Clock that
and
T.
also the clan hat had holes, not like.
Oh,
a
you
hole
are just very
Just-
knowledgeable about the clan.
It's legit just offensive.
It's not
Like,
necessarily I'm knowledgeable.
sorry.
It's just that I'm educated.
You're
and
not if you have that fit.
Stop watching TikToks.
How am I uneducated? What?
I'm talking
You're
about the fit.
you're uneducated for not knowing what I'm talking about.
I do know
I
what you're
guarantee
talking
you.
about.
I guarantee you. So how am I uneducated for knowing this?
Boy,
if you knew what I was talking
if
about,
people
that'd make
call you that all the time,
I'm saying that
you should
it's
know
a little
why.
offensive.
You know what I just
I feel
realized?
like-
I don't
one of
care.
his
If
triple
people-
T's is like inside of the girl next to him.
What?
Oh, you talking about me?
What?
What if his
What?
triple T's is like right behind her?
What did you talk about? What does that
Bro,
You
mean?
guys
just
dumb.
pin your
The
camera,
triple
pin your
T's
camera
behind the girl
on
he's
the
sitting
guy.
next
He's
to.
yapping, bro. He's yapping.
Look,
How do you pin
see?
that? What?
Never mind.
Yeah, he's yapping. He's yapping. Okay, I see what he means. So that's funny.
Yeah, is that not funny?
That's funny. I didn't even notice that. That's funny. I'm literally just here to. I'm literally just
Well, how do you
joining
change
servers
your
to rage
avatar?
bait. I
How do you
literally just
change your
joined servers
avatar?
to rage bait, and like I
Yeah,
I
we
Dude,
already
know,
got one
but
last night.
we know.
Bucko,
We know.
we
You
know.
don't have to
don't
say
care.
that.
We
We don't
like I
care.
already got one. Oh, there it is.
How do I change my avatar like the other girl?
And this guy
The
is
funny
like
one.
born in like Somalia or something. Like
Is that a
Oh
bug?
fuck.
Oh.
It must be. It
Somala.
must.
Well, oh wait, are you talking about me?
Yeah, he was. And you were the only one
Oh
defending him.
fuck. Oh shit.
So how do you guys rate people besides the one I just asked?
Yeah.
How do you rate? Oh
So
my.
my scale is a little bit backwards. Wait, are we talking about what are we talking about when we say rate?
Like the general, like not looks like you, because when you look at someone you put them in a certain category.
What would you rate me? Hello?
Oh.
What would you rate me?
Zero.
What's up,
Like a
baby?
low
What's
tier.
up, baby?
Low,
Low
low,
tier.
What's
low,
up, baby?
and everything. You're low in
What's
everything.
up?
How you doing? How you doing?
Let's not procreate right
What's
now.
going on with your leg? What's
Let's
going on
not
with that
what?
leg of yours?
That's a
What'd you
beer
just
bottle.
say?
How you doing?
Let's not procreate with each other, alright?
Whoa.
Yes, please don't do that.
Hey,
What?
how
Out
you
of
doing?
topic.
Forget about it.
SZA, can you speak?
What's up, y'all?
Your name is SZA? Can somebody
Guys,
answer
look
my
at his
question? If y'all don't answer my question, everyone's out.
Look at his
Period.
comments. Look at SZA's comments.
I
Look
rate
at
Who,
SZA's
people
SZA's?
for
comments.
You
men
can't
the
kick me.
money they make.
Look at SZA's
Can I
comments.
talk after Caesar? No, you can't.
Yeah, look
I
at
rate
SZA's
people. Stop
comments.
talking
How do you
over
look at
me,
the
you
comments?
damn bro. Stop talking
You
over
gotta
me.
tap on the profile and
Stop
then click
talking
on the
over me.
profile.
Girl, I'm gonna whoop your mama if you don't
You
shut
shut
up.
that little mouth.
Kirk
You shut up. You're
has joined the party.
I
I
rate
don't
that's
even
SZA.
know.
Hammer. Stop talking over me. I gotta ask the question. I gotta ask the question and y'all ain't trying to listen.
Massive woman, why would you purchase something like that?
Who are you talking about?
You.
What? What? Time out. Because this outfit represented me as a person.
Who is
Shut
saying
up, you
that?
bloody gluttony guts.
I
Get
forgot
off
Oh,
who
my
was saying
stage.
that. I think it's the green guy.
What are you
Why did
talking about?
everyone just leave? It's sad.
Because you ain't letting anyone speak.
you're the one who keeps on
No,
speaking.
Because
you've
I
been like
gotta
green
ask.
for
Wait, read his comments, because I
Hey,
cannot get into him.
why you kick me?
Because you talk. And you just
Okay, I'll read his
stop.
comments.
Read the
Guys,
comments,
let me
please.
speak. Okay, guys, let me speak. I'll read his comments. I'll go from the no, Isaac the manly bottom. Looks a mess. Flop. Hides my comments because he's a scared little bottom. I saved 20 tokens just for you. Enjoy that. Bottom. So his face is built like that kid from the movie Wonder, deformed and asymmetrical. Looking like a torn up can of biscuits, and the entire body is built from wrong head to toe, similar to that of a roundabout. He is also kind of looks like Magua from the Jungle Book if he got rode by Balu.
That's what
Because
people are
I'm such a
saying.
nice person, W. I'm sorry, that was so funny.
What? Why he
Oh my
leave?
god. That was
He got
crazy, bro.
VC band or whatever his name. He's shit, man.
Oh. So
So, Midnight,
also
how do you rate people?
how they act.
That's it? Nothing with looks, nothing with how they
No.
carry themselves, nothing? No? Oh,
Well, that was just how the.
bingo.
I'm back again on my old account. And
Well, that was
y'all
quick.
y'all ain't gonna shut me up.
You left because you
I'm
were getting scared that she was reading those comments.
No. I got silenced my Roblox. Do not get it twisted,
Guys,
honey.
How do
Do
I
let
not
me
click
get
his
read
it.
his
Stop bloody
comment.
avatar?
talking over me.
Read the
Stop
comments,
bloody
Let
please.
me.
talking over me. I'm not gonna deal with you today, honey. Please shut up.
Honey.
I gotta ask you. You don't even like Ariana Grande. You don't even like
Read them
Ariana
comments. Read them
Grande.
comments.
So
Wait,
why are you
can
wearing
you,
a
can you
sweetener
make me
shirt?
mod? Can you make
No,
me
do
mod?
not make her mod. Make me mod. Do not
Make
make her
me
mod. Make
mod.
me
Are you
mod.
gonna do something for
No.
$20?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
read
gonna
them
read his comments
comments.
now. Okay, let's see.
What comments are you gonna be
Don't
reading though?
unmute him. Don't unmute him. So think about what you're gonna say in your last breath while you're on deathbed, dying. Do you
What do
set
you
up
mean?
plot?
I'm still living. I'm still living. What are you talking about?
Set up plot. Fix your face and your body, beluga. Flop.
No. How
Bottom.
about you take that
Openly.
damn shirt off? You ain't no Ariana Grande fan. You ain't no
What?
Oh,
fan. You
Why
ain't
would
a
you
real
say that?
fan. You're not a real
open.
fan.
What the heck?
Openly. Oh my God. Openly admitted that his mother still bathes him. Give host. Country boy. Meanie. T. That's all.
Country
Tywala.
boy.
Hey,
Country
Tywala.
boy. Yes, I am.
Hey,
Well,
Tywala.
that damn thing. That thing that said my mother still bears me. He is problematic little weirdo. But anyways,
Why are they
anyways,
writing
anyways,
comments like that
anyways,
towards you? That's
anyways,
sick.
anyways, anyways. I'm
Anyways,
gonna. So I gotta
What does
ask a
this mean?
question. I gotta
Hey,
ask a
Tywala.
question
what's
earlier.
your question, little
How do
boy?
you rate people? I no. I got asked this question and I haven't been able to respond to it. How do
Yeah, 'cause
you
no one
rate
likes you,
people?
buddy.
I rate people the way that their
Oh,
bank
here you
account
go. He
looks. If it's
English.
big enough for me, I'll take it. If it's big enough, it's for me.
What?
Basically. Oh, he left. Oh, he gone. Hey, Tywala.
Do not remove me again. I said their bank account, not something else, you dirty dog.
Sound Wait, like so
No.
you dog.
What did you just say?
So you
What did
rate
you?
people off their bank accounts?
Yes, I
Clock
do,
it.
darling.
Is it
Clock
because you're
it.
broke? I don't like that.
Oh,
No, it's because I know how much money I need to live, and
are you an
I
English
So
don't
boy?
just
you
live
make that money yourself?
Are
I
you
don't
an
want
English
to.
boy?
I don't want. Am I English? I ain't no English boy. What are you talking about?
Why did I hear that accent slip out?
Yeah, your
Because
accent
it's a
sounds
real.
kind of forced, buddy.
It's
He's a
not forced.
country guy. He's a
I
south.
am
He's a
a
southern.
true.
I think Alyssa put. I think he's kind of just forcing that
I
to
am
be a
forcing
country
it.
guy. Simply put,
I am an
I
Australian
don't know.
man.
Yo,
I
hello.
am from
Hold
Australia.
on.
Yeah,
This
I'm
bling,
I'm from
this.
Texas.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all
I
from
know you
Texas?
bitches hear me talking. Be quiet for a second.
Oh,
I have a damn question.
watch her get
You're gonna
cut.
get
Okay.
banned.
You're gonna get cut for saying that.
You're gonna
Oh
get
no.
banned.
Lord save our soul from swearing and from the voice chat band. Anyways, how does everyone else rate speed? And also, I ain't no
I rate
damn
I
English
rate
person.
people
I rate
only.
people off
I ain't no damn English. I'm
their.
from Australia. If you haven't told by my
Are you
I rate
accent,
people.
Caucasian?
I'm only in Australia.
They're only allowed to be with me if they're from Australia and they have a running warehouse shirt on.
Ooh, hold
Bunnings,
on. It looks like we got something here
Bunnings
for you.
warehouse. It's Bunnings, not running. Bunnings warehouse.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
right now,
well, I
honey.
stand by what I said.
No, you didn't. You did not make any points across.
So
You.
let me give you ideas of a person, and tell me what would you do, okay?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. I'm listening.
So this person has rabies, but it's not
Oh, I
obvious.
like
What?
that. I like that. Green
What
flag.
do they have?
Put it with
What do
me.
they have?
They
I'll take
have
What
that.
do they have?
rabies, but it's
I'll
not
take that.
What?
obvious. They're
Uh-uh.
tall, they're Caucasian, and they're also
Nah.
ace.
Too much
They're,
rabies.
they're also aces, and they're very friendly to you. What would you rate them on a 1 to 10? Just
Thank you.
overall.
Alright, them blooded tan. Blooded tan.
Only
If that
because
money is big, I'll take it.
Nobody said nothing about money, so don't bring money in the equation, okay?
Then he's a zero. Or she. We don't
do you
discriminate.
swing that way? Dying did you swing that way?
I'm saying, what way are
You
you
swing that
talking
way?
about?
You
Which
like
way?
guys?
No.
Yeah,
Do
you
not
do.
get this.
Yeah, you
Do
do.
not
Why'd
get
you
this
say
week.
he? Why'd you
Because
say
I
he,
was
buddy?
speaking from y'all guys' perspective. That's
Okay,
what
let
I
me
was
give you
saying.
another guy, okay? Let me give you another guy, okay?
Guy.
So,
Thank you for the comment. Thank you very much. This is my old account. Somehow swear.
oh, he got muted. Ella, why would you send that, Ella, girl? Why would you send that? Okay,
Oh.
Okay, this next guy, he has a triple chin.
Ooh,
His
I like that though.
his favorite color is green. He's
Oh, 'cause you know
7'11".
what? No, because you know what? You know the most people on the spectrum like the color green and blue. So I'll take that, and I'm blue.
His
And
favorite color is
dying is
green.
green, guys.
He has
Guys,
a
think about
triple.
it.
It's a
I'm
triple
blue. Dying
chin.
is green.
He loves wearing a hat, and he's Caucasian, and he got brown shoes on. What would you think about it? Oh,
You know what? Actually, I think that's quite nice. Actually,
What? Why isn't he
Cause
talking?
What have you guys been saying behind my back when I was on the phone?
that's too big.
What
can
were
we
you
speak to
guys
your
saying?
wife? Can we speak to your
Can you
wife,
speak to my
please?
wife? This is my wife right here, Sarah. Speak up.
Excuse me, we own a cherry farm in
Oh, here we
Mid-America.
go. Oh, a cherry farm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Cherry,
Wait.
you don't got a husband?
She's about to join the game, so you just wait. You just wait up.
She better look nothing like you,
She looks exactly like me.
because that would be a product of siblings.
Excuse you. This is not my sibling. This is definitely not my sibling.
Well, if she's gonna look just like you, what do you think?
We look. No, I'm saying that we look
I
alike.
do hear the country people swing that way.
Oh,
They
Well,
do that with their siblings.
we are country.
You know
We are
what? You're
very
right though.
country.
Hey, Ella Subput, I got a question about your username.
Okay.
That's a little bit rather
Okay.
offensive.
And on my put.
yeah.
Right.
What does that
Because what is
say?
your username?
Guys,
my
you know
username?
who's in the game?
Yes, what
My
is your
wife
username?
in the game, Sarah. You better put her up on the damn stage. Sit her right next to me. I don't want to be sitting next to me. Sit her right next to me.
Hey guys, it's me.
This is my wife. This is my wife.
What do you guys rate me?
Probably like a 2.5.
Girl, a 10.
Excuse me.
How dare you?
I
How
said
dare
a
you?
2.5.
I'm a whoop your dirty little
I
gang back into the
I am a woman. I am a woman of God. How dare you?
We very much believe in God.
Don't fly away with
No.
those lashes.
We are
Hey, how dare you?
Christian
How
family.
dare you?
Excuse me, these are natural.
Oh, really?
These are
Like
very
those lips?
natural.
Are those
Oh,
lips natural?
excuse you.
Sarah, you kind of look like Dupa Lupa.
My hair like that. How
You know,
dare
you know that girl. Wait,
Sarah,
everyone be
like
quiet
Shrek on
before
Ozempic.
everyone's kicked.
Hold on.
I'm gonna kick you in
Sarah.
your behind.
Oh, never mind.
Sarah, you look like Shrek on Ozempic.
How
Oh.
dare
Hey,
you?
that's a
I'm gonna whoop
compliment.
your blueberry ass back to the
It looks like you're
countryside.
the. It looks like you could be his head because his arms and legs is green and your face is green. So maybe y'all need to
Sorry
switch
that
heads.
we're alike. Sorry that we spend so much time together that we
She's
have became
decaying.
the same person. That we became the same person.
Oh.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
bad. You
well.
got silenced by Roblox for a reason because you were
My
talking all
name.
that nonsense. You were talking nonsense, and I don't stand by that. And I ain't trying to hear you speak no more. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
You're.
Girl, she was literally like being nice to you. I don't know why you said that.
She was not being damn nice. She was talking about my wife badly.
You.
She was talking very rude
I
about
mean,
Sarah.
she didn't tell no lie.
She told every bloody lie. Every lie in the book. Every lie against God's given earth green.
Earth giving green.
Hi. Hi. Hey. Uh, let me speak. Okay. Can you just say something? Okay.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Hi. Hi.
Damn. Fuck.
Hi. Why don't I
Why
hear
you loud?
myself?
I don't hear myself.
I kind of sound cute.
Damn. Cute.
Do you realize some anime are for adults? That's false. Okay, who's coming up here to defend anime? Please, somebody come
So
up.
what is the what you think anime is for kids?
I'm not saying you're wrong, but yes,
I
it is.
think it is because it's like a children's show. It's literally stationed for kids. It has to do with magic and stuff that has nothing to do with adults.
Okay.
Yeah, but same. There's some anime that like kids like.
What? It's childish to me. When I was a little girl, I loved anime, and now I'm not, so I don't.
Yeah, I like Overflow too.
I know, but I'm just saying some anime is not for kids. And some is.
Most anime is, and that's what we're arguing for the most, the majority.
Overflow too is
Yeah, I
for
know.
kids.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong, but like you are right. Anime is for kids.
And I don't like when people who are an adult who just have the whole anime wall and they base their whole thing about anime. Like, get over it. Like, hello. Anyways, tag me.
I would say anime, like I wouldn't say it's all that great, but like I would give it like just a solid. I wouldn't say it's that great. I'll probably give anime like a solid 6.
It used to be a solid 12 out of 10, but when I became an adult, like, anime is just not, it doesn't fill the heart anymore because I'm not a child.
Yeah, but like, cause like when you were so young, you just used to feel.
Yeah, used to feel something great. Used to think that, oh, maybe the world can turn out like this anime. That's not true.
Eat your balls, Midoriya.
See, like that. Like, why are you older than the age of 14 liking anime? It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to grow and become an adult.
And a question: what's wrong with that? Just answer.
What's wrong with what?
No, just answer.
What's wrong with liking what you like?
Because there's a certain thing that people like, right? Is a certain thing for that age group. Okay, but there's a majority. You shouldn't still like stuff that you used to like as a child. So you can become an adult and you can do adult things. But when you
when you're adult, like you should start watching adult stuff instead of like kids stuff and all that stuff.
I'm still.
I know, but like as an
I
adult,
still like
you
the
should
stuff that
probably
I
like
liked
stop
when I was
watching
a
it and
kid.
like get into more adult stuff.
Yeah. Like liking One Piece at the age of 28, like it's time for you to grow up. You can still have a love for it, but don't continue.
First of all, that's not even a valid point.
Whatever. There's a lot of adults who like anime and they have it all over the room and they dress up as the characters.
That's what they
It's
like. There's nothing wrong with
I know that's what they like, but they need to grow out of it. That's like me
For
having
example.
Barbie dolls at the age of 37. Like, I need to stop.
Okay, what's wrong with having Barbie
so,
dolls?
like,
You can display Barbie dolls.
You need to grow up.
You
Or you can display them. Like you can display action figures. I have action figures.
Yeah, but
displayed
those
on
are
my
people.
shelf.
Those people who collect it, they get it from money. They do it for money, so it's their job. If you're not getting paid to like anime at older than the age of 15, then you need to stop.
Why would I want to get paid for watching anime?
There's
It's a thing that I
a lot
like.
of people watch anime.
You're not. It's not getting paid to watch anime. It's just
that are older,
like it's like watching Mickey Mouse at the age of like 12. Like, why would I still watch Mickey Mouse?
Okay, but what if they had a condition that
because you're still a kid? That's not.
They still
she's not a
what?
kid.
Yeah.
I don't think she's
A kid, you're not a teenager yet. 12, you're at 13, you're a teenager. Not at 12. You're like a preteen.
Isn't that what they like? It's not my opinion, though.
So I would say that they can still watch Mickey Mouse. They can still do that stuff. They're not even a teenager yet.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should, little girl. And since you're still a child, I don't expect for you to sit there and understand where I'm coming from as an adult. But either or, you are gonna one day stop liking anime because it doesn't fit you anymore because you... Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. It's because I said little girl. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna play one more game because you see my voice is dropping to become masculine. Yep, that means we gotta go. But we'll do one more. One more. Fuck, I lost my bobby pins, bro. The fuck? How did I lose something so inconsistently small? Ladu. Scoofy. What's wrong with you? Black people are evil. We don't speak Ebonics. What the fuck is Ebonics? What is that? I don't know what that is. The Spanish should exist. People change too much after high school for old friendships. So government should control the news. What? Yeah. Yeah, boyfriend are good ideas. Money ruin friendships eventually. So I request. Politics should require to live on minimum minutes in office. Hey, coffee is better than tea. Yep. Elmas are the same one. Nope. Toilet paper roll. What? Wait. The ends always justify the mean. Oh, that's a good one. We should increase funding for the police. So the universe should be banned. How work should be banned. Yep. It's possible. Nope. Toilet. Scoofy, stop touching my stuff. Cheating on a test is fine if you don't get caught. Yep. Oh my god, turn this fucking ass music down. I'm not hearing it. Should your friends say no? What?
So when the little boy was laying down, Sophie went to go he was laying on the carpet, and Sophie went to go to him, and she hit him. And I was like, Sophie.
She needs to get sick. This is really important, but yeah. No, it's not. I wouldn't argue for this, but like. To be good at one thing then, yeah. Okay. Forgetting things show you don't care enough. Yep, that's true. Did you just fucking fart, you dumbass bitch? No. What? Yo, we're not finding any topic that I resonate with on a deep level. Let's get through this. a whole lot of baggage. What the fuck is that? The universe is indifferent to human suffering. Do good and evil actually exist? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Or this. Good and evil actually don't exist as a made-up construct with human beings, because if it did, it would be applied to every living thing besides human beings. But since it's only applied to human beings, and the human beings made up this construct made up the word good and evil, it only exists to us, not other things, so it doesn't actually exist. It's like 2 a.m. But I remember being up till 5 a.m. on here. That's crazy. I know that it breaks your heart. Fucking bitch ass nigger. What is up with these words? What? Oh. I just want to feel better. Girl, who the fuck is you? Oh, I'm gonna get high in a second. Okay. Here we go with the giggles. The giggles gigs. Hey!
So do you believe that there's a good and evil?
No,
Why?
because I don't.
Yes, that's not going to be a justification, right? So what moral framework do you hold
Oh
to?
my god.
You have
None.
a framework, right?
I
So
just
that
go.
doesn't follow, right?
So I just go for what other people say. Not most
What?
of the time.
Alright.
Because I like to lurk in the shadows. But I do a lot of evil that people would say. But I don't really care because I don't feel like there is a good and evil.
Didn't you? You said that you do evil, but good and evil don't exist.
I said I do evil what other people consider evil. But that doesn't exist. That's what I specifically said.
Good for you, bro.
Oh, I won. He conceded. Blah, blah, blah. Hello.
Obviously, you have like some sort of disorder, but you already know that. Asking.
Girl, what? Okay, bye. I have a disorder. Everyone does. Hey.
Hey, so I think it's actually very subjective. Like it depends on the person.
Girl, what you listening to?
But like,
You think you're
Oh, the music?
special? Yes.
What? Wait, what?
You think you're special because you're listening to that kind of music?
Do you even can you hear what it is? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Do you say do you think you're special?
That's exactly what I said.
okay, do you
Girl,
think
what?
Yeah, I think I'm special.
maybe special needs?
Yeah, I especially need your mom romantically.
Oh, that was funny.
My mom's actually dead, so
That's everyone's excuse.
You
Tukumi
sound sad
Thompson.
as fuck.
let me
Look in the mirror, Caitlin. She was literally eating something. Um. Why is the like kids kind of stuff turning into like something like sexual? Hmm? Right, I know. I might have to just. What is it? Hat? What does that spell? What is the. Mm. Oh, somebody joined. Oh. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Do good and evil actually exist? And can you explain like more, like what do you mean by this?
Like, do it exist?
Like when you mean like good and evil, like do you mean like
Good
heaven
and
or
evil.
hell?
I just mean good and evil.
Well, to be honest, yeah. I feel like it does.
Why?
Because there are obviously good aspects in the world and then there's bad aspects in the world, and then the same thing goes for like people. Like there's bad people in the world and there's good people in the world. So good and evil does exist.
But what makes you determine it exists? Like, for example, like somebody like making someone pass away. A lot of people might see that as bad, but like, 1,000 years ago, that was seen as normal. It wasn't seen as a good or bad thing. It was just
Well,
seen
yet
as
again, you
normal.
have to take in the consideration of times are different now.
Yeah, but back in
Because
those
back
days,
then, like, it was different back then than it is now.
yeah, I know.
Modern day is
Yeah,
always going to be different from than back then.
I know. But if it was like it was an evil thing, like why would that be done and seen as normal back in the day?
Because nobody knew what they were doing back then. And even now, people don't know what they're doing.
True, but only thing that really mattered in living people's brains, human being brains, was just to survive or not. It wasn't like any like social stuff going on. The only
Yeah,
main
exactly. So
focus was
that's
about
why they didn't.
surviving.
Yeah, so that's why they didn't care when people died. You just went against your own argument.
Okay, well, I don't understand how I went against it.
Bro, oh my god, dog.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so
I would like to know what you describe as good and evil.
I don't think it exists, so I wouldn't describe that. Can you stop singing? What are you doing?
Okay, why, what do you mean it doesn't, like, exist? Like,
Like,
there's just, everything is good or everything's bad or everything's just there.
I just think it's just how it is. I don't think it should be put under a good or evil type of situation, because human beings are the only one who have this moral construct of things. No other animal, no other alive creature. Hold on, give me a second. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So, like I was saying, human beings are the only ones who determine if something's good or bad, like morally, is what I'm talking about. So that's why I think it doesn't exist, because if we're the only ones who can determine that and actually like work with that like stuff to determine like morally right and morally wrong, that means it's not true. Just like math isn't real and all that stuff. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay. So
But,
everyone has different morals and beliefs. So one
Yes.
person could think murdering someone's good, and another person could think feeding homeless is evil. But I think that, like, like, I don't think murdering someone is good. Like, so you, like, it's calling something good and evil is just putting it into a simple category of an action or something, or a thing. So, like,
You can come up
do
when you
you
raise
get
that hand. What'd you say?
do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, I get how we all have, like, there's more, we're the only species with, I guess, morals. But calling something morally wrong and morally good, have you ever heard that before? Calling something morally good?
Yes.
Okay, so we are not the only species. But she said that. She said we're the only species with morals. Oh, I guess. But what was I saying?
Like, if we're the only ones who can have a sense of morally if something's good or not, and no other thing goes by this, no other living thing, it only exists to us, so it means it doesn't exist.
Well, if
Because
it
it's really
only
not even
exists to
there.
us, then it exists. You just said it only exists to us. Which,
Well, I should only apply it to us, I should say. It's only applied to us.
If it's only applied to us, then we are a society, a civilization, where we
Yeah, I
can
know.
differentiate things that are good and bad. Like, murdering is good, or I mean,
Yes,
sorry,
it is.
I mean,
Yes, it is.
I mean, murdering is bad.
No,
and feeding
that
is
is
good.
neutral. Every living thing has done that to another thing. And if it was bad, which means it shouldn't be done, that's why it's bad, then why is everything doing it? That's what it's just not even like a bad or good. It's just a neutral type of thing. It's just how it is. It's just how things are. It's just how things are.
I know it's a life cycle, but we're not wild animals. Like, there's the life
Yes,
cycle.
we are.
We
We are
are
very violent.
and we are in a civilization where we,
I know, that's why this is made up. But at the end of the day, there's no such thing as a good or evil, because if it was, then it wouldn't be just applied to human beings. If this actually existed. Like, I can actually
It's
prove
not just applied to
it
human
is,
beings.
though. We're the
Like,
only
you
ones who
could
have
watch
morals.
a wild bear maul a kid, and you could call that evil because it's evil. It's an awful thing to happen.
Yeah, but we're the only ones doing it. That bear didn't see it as evil, because if it did, then it would have never done it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what it is. Hello.
Oh my god. Okay, so look.
Yeah.
So you said that you don't believe in math, right?
No. It's not a
So
believing kind of thing. It's just not real.
how do you like went to school?
Yeah, I went to 13 years of school. Unfortunately.
So everything they taught you about math didn't exist.
Listen, it's not like we see like number twos and any numbers on objects. There's no numbers on objects. We made up the numbers, and that's what I'm talking about, okay?
So it does exist.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't exist. Like physical.
Okay,
What I mean physical.
so let's say like somebody.
It's okay, little boy. It's okay. Okay? It's okay. Raise your hand if you like to come up. Every decision is made from the government. Absolutely. You're right.
Yo, what's up, host? What's good?
Hey. What's up? Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
Why do you think? Wait, do you think it's like yes or no that like it exists?
It don't
like,
exist.
Like no. Why is it not?
Oh. What happened? Oh. He got cut. He got cut. Yep, he got banned. I didn't do nothing to him. Most people age out of moral relativism, thankfully.
Relativism. So basically,
Relativism.
I'm not going to answer the question because I don't have a definite answer unless I use like a god in this scenario, and I'm not going into that. But I'm just gonna like show the holes in this argument. So without a like moral base or moral compass, your society falls apart, right? Because if you don't know good, you don't know wrong, and that's obvious in the scenario. So like you couldn't, with this argument, you can't say that murder is wrong, but it's obviously wrong, right?
No, it's not.
No, you don't think murder's wrong?
I think it's just what it is. I don't put it like a good thing or a bad thing. It's just what it is. Because that's what it is. It's just death.
So right. So would you want to be murdered? Just
no.
So would that kind of be causation, or I mean correlation for like if you don't want to be murdered, it's probably not a good thing, right? Like if you don't want it happening to you, it's probably not a good thing.
Yeah. Well, depends who you talk to. It depends who you talk to. Actually, to me, it wouldn't be necessary right now. That's what I'll say.
That is wildly confusing, that statement. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to expand on that.
Like, it's not up for me to decide if me getting cut from life is a good or bad thing. Because you had to talk to somebody about that. But me, I would just feel like it's not necessary. It wouldn't be a good or bad thing.
I'm gonna give you this wild situation, okay? Let's say innocent 4-year-old little girl. She has a whole life ahead of her, and like statistically, she's going to live on. But some other person comes in, brutally murders her, does all terrible things. Would that be considered evil to you?
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, honestly, like all I can say for you, you're just too far gone. I'm sorry. Like this is truly, I'm just so flabbergasted. This is so terrible. Oh my god.
Okay. Light work, no reaction. Oh. Listen, don't label me as a bad person because it's really never that serious. So. Hello. Do you have a voice, little Bob? Yes, you do.
Oh.
So, did you read the prompt?
Yeah.
So, do you have any views upon it? Oh.
Huh?
Okay, it looks like you're just watching TikToks.
Okay, yeah.
Let me explain myself. So I don't think good or bad exists outside of a human construct. Okay, right? So if you made such thing, right? Like I can say like, and this is only being classified to words. It's not really, you can't say what is completely good thing and what is a completely evil thing. What people think is evil, like if something can be subjective and it's only determined by like some words, to make it like, you know what I'm trying to say, then I wouldn't classify it as real. That simple. So outside human logic, it would be no reaction. It wouldn't exist. No, nothing would feel nothing for it. That little girl got murdered and raped. No other thing would care, to be honest. No, it was just nobody would, no thing would care. Because it's just how it would go down. But in a human world thing, it would be considered that. Because people would be punished for it, so that's why. If people weren't punished, nobody would really give a fuck. So I can't, it's not my choice to make it like a good or bad and evil thing. It just would just simply just happen. And it didn't happen for bad or good reasons, it just happened. You know? Outside of a human like, construct. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like any human worldview, you know? Because you can't prove math exists. You can't prove a lot of things that was made up by human beings exist. You can't prove that to outside things. Like, I can't show a bear math. I can show it water, because that actually does exist. I can show it maybe the sun. I can show it grass. I can show it fish, because those things exist. But I can't show them math or a good or evil type of business, because that doesn't exist. That doesn't exist in nothing's head besides humans. So, people are not understanding that. Hello. Hola.
So what do you mean by do good and evil exist?
That's what I literally mean.
Well, there's a lot of nuance behind that because some people can classify, like some people think good.
Yeah, subjective. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they think some things are subjective.
Whatever they think, it's not real. It doesn't exist.
Well, that doesn't make sense because obviously everything already exists. Everything's existing.
We're not talking about everything. We're talking about good and evil.
Yeah, and this circles back to
the concepts.
The concept of good and evil
does
from
not
objective
exist.
reality. No,
yeah, I know.
Okay, I know. So are you denying that there is objective reality?
No, what I'm denying is that good and evil exists. That's what I'm denying.
So you think if
so let me give you an example. Let me give you my homegrown example so you can understand better, okay? So let's, for example, say I'm trying to show something to a bear, okay? I can show a bear water, because that exists. I can show a bear grass, because that exists. I can show a bear fish, because that exists. But I cannot show a concept of good and evil.
That's
to
not
show
true
to a bear.
Because animals do understand what is something is good or bad. Like if you harm an animal, they're going to understand that harming them is bad because it brings them pain. And if you treat an animal, just any animal in general, or more specifically a dog, like if you harm a dog, it's going to understand that is bad because it brings pain. And if you treat the dog well, it is going, yes.
It wouldn't care because it wouldn't get a grasp of a good and evil.
That's not true because a dog can feel pain, buddy. I
don't care of what it can physically feel. It's just, you're talking about physical, right? In this instance, I'm talking about the bear. So
I know.
Okay, so I want to. I don't want to skip onto another topic. I want to stay onto this.
Okay, I'm trying to do that.
Let's say that bear comes across like a hurt dog. Do you actually think it's gonna like carry it to the hospital?
Well, no, because it is an animal.
Exactly, it wouldn't care about it.
I know. Well, what I'm saying is that animals do not have. Well, obviously, most of the time they don't feel for each other, right? But animals do have partners, and
they do feel.
Yeah, that's
not
what I'm
about
saying.
that.
Animals do sometimes have partners, and sometimes they can, feel quote unquote bad and or feel pity for another animal, right?
But
and
they
so
don't
we
know
can
good and evil type of situation, which that's what the prompt is.
Yeah, they can't logically
okay, so that's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
so that's what I mean. Like good and evil only comes from human beings. Those things are only subjective, a subjective thing from human beings. No other living surviving organism of any kind can determine a good or evil type of business. That is only applied and subjected to humans, right? So like when a lion attacks, like let's say zebra, that lion is not going to care, and the zebra is just only going to think about survival, right?
Yeah, because
that's what they're both
called
actually
living.
thinking. Hold on, that's what they're both
trying to live.
Okay, hold on. Because they only care about survival. It's not a good or bad, or good and evil kind of thing. But we might classify that as evil. Because we know the fact that zebra's probably going to pass.
Okay.
So we're the only ones coming up with these labels of a good and evil. It doesn't exist outside of humans. So therefore it does not exist.
Oh, okay, hold on. All right, let me speak. First of all, we do not consider a lion eating a zebra evil because a lion is eating zebra for its own survival, and that is not evil. That's not a bad thing.
A lot of people do feel like that.
Well, they're wrong. Okay, they're wrong. I don't know.
You can't tell them something that is subjective if it's wrong or
and
not.
also, right, objective morality does come from a this standpoint.
We're not talking about objective reality. We're talking about, in this instance, good and evil. It can be subjective. So you cannot tell someone that they're wrong.
No,
because you guys have different views about that.
Yeah, hold on. There's no such thing as a subjective evil or good because right? The objective morality does in fact exist in this world, and we can classify what is objectively wrong and what is objectively good.
It only exists to humans.
Well, yeah. So that's a really bad argument because yes, obviously humans are the only beings smart enough to understand, God.
No, they're the only ones who make up concepts to make their life better in society that they've also made.
No, we did not make up a concept. This is not something we
made
up.
So if it just existed and we just discovered it because we're smarter, then it would have existed like when we were Homo sapien. It would have just always existed.
Actually, we understood that hunting was, pretty good.
That's a survival thing.
Gathering,
that's not a good or evil type of stuff.
Gathering is safer, right? Gathering is safer than hunting, and also taking care of family members is a good thing, and killing family members is not a good thing. We understood those basic concepts of, there being quote unquote objective morality at the time, since we're
right, but I'm not talking about what you're talking about. I'm talking about
yeah, I know.
Something if like math doesn't exist because you don't see math, you don't see numbers on objects, right? If that's something, no, let me finish. That was something made up by human beings to cope. So you don't see number 2s and number 3s on objects because it was made up. So that's exactly what I mean. Good and evil don't actually exist when outside of a human concept.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, hold on. So, first of all, math is not something we came up with. Math is just a formula we have discovered, right? Because this has always been a thing, right? There are patterns to the universe, and math is the method to finding the patterns of the universe. So yes, math does exist because it's just, patterns to everything else. Second of all, obviously, other animals are not smart enough to understand the concept of good and evil, since they do not have rational souls, which that's kind of off topic, but they do not understand good and evil, but us humans do.
You don't have
And
to understand something to know it's there.
Yeah, duh.
So, like the example I brought up with the bear, like a bear might not know, like that's H2O and all the chemicals that make up water.
Yeah,
but I can show it water, and it doesn't register everything that comes with water like we might do, right?
Yeah,
It's in
because it's not
there,
smart.
but a bear cannot like not believe or like disprove water, because that's a physical thing that we can both agree on, even though there's more knowledge to water that a bear can never realize. So just because you're not knowledgeable on something doesn't mean that you can't think like not even imagine, just think of a possibility of it being there because you're just unknowledgeable.
Yeah, that
That's
was
not
my
true.
argument.
That was
Yeah,
your
that was
argument.
my argument. It was not.
You said that human beings understand they're smarter, so
No,
they
I'm
would
just
know.
saying. No. I'm what I said, right, is because we are smarter and we understand more, right? We are literally better than animals in every single way, right? We have rational thinking. Since we have
According to who?
thinking, what do you mean according to who? Because
According
the
to
animals.
us, that doesn't exist either.
No, hold on. Animals eat their own babies and kill each other. Do you think that is a smart thing? Because
Do you think
humans,
that's not what human beings in the beginning?
yeah,
You don't think that's what they
yeah.
did?
Hold
Let's
on.
stop.
Obviously, wait, hold on. No,
Okay.
you're interrupting me. Obviously, right? Human beings do acts of evil. Like if I went out and harmed somebody on the street, that would be evil. Would you think? Would you think that'd be evil if I just harmed a random person?
That doesn't exist to me.
So you're saying if I hurt you, that's not going to be an evil thing?
I'm saying that doesn't exist.
So what do you class? So
How many times I gotta say it though? Like a million?
No, but yeah, I could just do whatever
Stop
I want.
asking me the same question and then rephrasing it, trying to get. I literally don't think that exists. Okay?
Yeah, this is a debate. That's
okay, but like you don't get anywhere if you ask the same
no.
question
I'm
every
just
time.
trying to understand because that
you do
does not.
understand. That's why you're asking me questions.
I don't actually. That's why I'm asking a repeated question. I don't understand your point because everything does exist, right? And because
everything does not exist.
Do you believe that there is objective morality?
No.
So where do you base your morals on, if you have any? Do you have any morals?
So, where I get my
Answer
morals
my question.
from? I
Yes.
am. So, where I get my morals from is from other people. So, I would never get a sense of morality if I wasn't around people. So, therefore, it does not exist.
Pause.
Like what my need for survival would be, I didn't have to learn that from nobody. It was just I would have a need to survive.
Yeah, because that's objective. Okay, that's like an
It's not an objective.
rational.
That's not a
it is an
rational thing. It's just what it is. It's an instinct. I don't have an instinct of a good and bad thing.
If you're the only human on
So it doesn't
Earth
exist.
ever, if you're the only human on Earth, would you still have morals?
No, I wouldn't.
That's a really.
I don't have morals.
Argument. We do actually.
It's not we. I'm talking about me.
It's established. Yeah, it's just morals are an established, objective, reality.
All right, but can we both agree on the simple fact that no other living thing besides human beings, right?
I can think of a couple other beings.
Can think of a good and evil thing and apply it to things.
I can.
Other than the need to survive. Other than the need to survive.
I can think of two other beings, but yes, you technically are correct.
Because that's the only thing on everyone's mind is survival.
Well, no, actually, because people, right, we are complex and we have different emotions and, thinking in our own mind. Not everything's just about live. We do have goals and dreams.
Then you wouldn't be living.
No, that's what we do think about living, right? We feed ourselves. We should feed ourselves. We try working out. right?
No, but
And
it's
what I'm
not even
saying,
a thought. It's just what you do because it's
yeah,
instinct.
you keep interrupting me actually, and that's actually wrong because humans have dreams and aspirations. A dog is not going to have dreams and
Dogs have
aspirations.
dreams.
No, so that kind of contradicts
That
your
doesn't.
other.
That has
Yeah,
nothing
it
to
kind
do
of
with
contradicts.
nothing.
No, it contradicts your other statement that dogs
Dreams
won't
is
never.
replaying something you've already saw before, and your brain is
So you,
your brain is just replaying and replaying, and I forget why it does that. So dogs have brains,
no,
so they
I'm
can do
saying
that.
no. I'm saying dreams as in aspirations. Like we have hopes and things for the future. Like we want to do things in our future. That's what I meant by dreams.
Other animals have hopes of things as well.
No, they do not. They
They
only
have a
think
hope
of
to
survival.
live. Yep, that's a hope.
That's not a hope. That's a terrible
And
argument.
who
It's
are
not
you to
hope.
tell
It's
them
survival.
that's not a hope? Who are you?
Because scientifically, this is rage bait. Scientifically,
You
that's not considered
apply what
quote
human
unquote hope.
beings made, concept that human being made, to
So
things
do you
that
think?
have not agreed
Hold on.
You're
upon that.
saying do good and evil actually exist. So if
No,
you
no,
kill
no.
someone,
Wait,
that
wait.
actually no?
So first of all, right, I'm getting my basis of morality from a standpoint of there being a higher being, and the only way, yeah, and the only way that we can think or assume that there is an objective morality is because of a higher being, aka God, right? And so all of objective
You
morality is
can.
towards God. And
You did
so
that. Hmm.
I did that. I made up God. Really?
No, you get your sense of morality from God. I don't, because I don't feel like those things exist.
Okay, well, first of all, so since you have no morality, that would just make
No.
you technically, yeah, you said you didn't have morality. I asked you if you have any type of
Right, I
morals of some
don't.
sort. You said no.
Nope, I don't.
Okay, so if you went out on the street and harmed someone, what would you think of that?
I wouldn't care.
So if
I do
somebody
it all
were
the
to,
time.
yeah, you're stupid, bro. Yo, this is.
We have a nice one, okay? Anyways, what'd you say, little boy?
I said, if you kill someone, is that good or bad? But you don't think that's good, and you don't think that's evil.
Yeah,
So you
that's
wouldn't
true.
care then.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
So what if someone took your life? Would you care then?
I wouldn't think it's necessary.
You wouldn't think it's necessary. But if the other person did it to you, if you did it to them, that means you think it's necessary. Is that what you're trying to say?
Listen, the only thing I'm saying is that human beings care about survival. It's not a good or evil or morals kind of thing. So that's the only thing that's on people's minds. Is survival, not morality, not good or evil. That's the only thing on my mind. So when it comes to my life and my surviving part, I'm going to care. But when it comes to other things, they don't care because it's not a good and evil thing to them unless it affects their survival. And that's what it is.
No, I don't believe that. But you can believe whatever you want.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I believe something else, but you can believe. It doesn't matter what you believe. We can have
It
different
doesn't.
opinions.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, it does exist.
And how can you prove that to me?
Because God.
I don't believe in that.
Why not?
That's a different topic. How are you going to prove to me something without me already believing in something?
Wait, what?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
How can you prove something to me without me believing in it?
You don't have to even just read the Bible. It's gonna tell you about what is good and evil.
Girl, no.
Why not?
Are you going to tell a bear just read the Bible and then a bear will believe in God?
I mean, no, I can't speak to bears. If I could speak English
You can
to them and
talk
they
to
would
it.
understand me. Now I can talk to it, but would they understand me? I don't know. But the thing is about animals wasn't created in the image of God. We was.
I thought that's what it said in the Bible.
No, it said that the humans were created in God's image, not the animals. The animals were created, yes, from the same dust of the ground that God created us from, but God spiritually and stuff, you know what I'm saying? We were created in His image. And that's where we get our moral, our objective morals from.
I don't
The
have an
animals
objective moral.
oh yeah, that's just what I'm saying. Like, if you believe in Him, but animals, they don't have anything like that. They just live their life, and they don't think that they do anything morally wrong. And I guess we don't think they do anything morally wrong if they kill like an animal. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and we are just like them because we're also animals, so we don't care
Why
either.
don't you? Even besides that, good
Okay,
and evil doesn't.
let me tell you my point. So the bear example, because you said to me, which is I'm also an animal, just like that bear. You know, we're also mammals. I am an animal.
No, you're
an animal.
Yes, the scientists say that because
I don't care what
of
your reasoning behind that. I'm just gonna say my example.
I'm not talking
So
about reason. I'm just
right, okay. So you can give a bear water, right? And it doesn't have no knowledge on like what's inside the water, like H2O and other elements, but you can show a bear water and it can see it. It can visibly touch it and play with it. You know, you can give a bear a fish, and me and that bear can understand this is a fish, even though I know way more about that fish than a bear. The fish knows the fish is there, right? You cannot show a bear a good and evil. You can't show nobody good and evil.
You can show an animal. You can teach that to an animal what is good and bad, but I don't think to a bear. That is a wild animal. That's something that could harm you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that you have no power over. So it doesn't even care whatever you're talking about.
I don't need to have power over something to let that alive something to know if it exists or not.
No, because the difference between bears, they weren't like
I know the difference.
But dogs and cats and stuff
You
like
see,
that, those type
you see. So we need to domesticate something.
No, I'm just saying that those aren't really around humans. They don't really.
I'm saying.
Bears are always trying to attack a human.
Yeah,
so
but
a human
again,
will be friends with a bear unless the bear is just a kind,
listen,
more friendly bear. Nobody's
I'm
just gonna
saying,
walk up to a bear.
This doesn't matter. Okay, I'm saying that even with the argument is that humans are way more intelligent and all that stuff, I'm saying I can show something. I can show something that knows way less to me to prove if something exists. I can show a lot of things that don't have a brain that's still alive. I can show that something exists. What you can't show to any alive thing. Stop, please, for a second. What you cannot show to another alive thing besides a human is a good and evil. Because it was a made-up concept by human beings to fit in society.
It wasn't made up anything.
Just
but
like math.
I can show my dog. I can tell my dog what is good. You know what I'm saying? They might not understand it on the spot, but that's like
the only thing the dog cares about is surviving. It doesn't care about that.
Okay, they probably don't have good or evil, whatever, but they
that's
know
what you care about too.
They know what you don't want them to do, and then they know what you do.
Stop trying to interfere with stuff. Right? You don't need to interfere. You're talking about domesticating, and we need to teach they're not domestic. I know that it's
evolve around humans. They didn't evolve
right.
around humans.
That's
humans stay away from bears. That's what I'm talking about. So they don't. They're not going to have no type of knowledge of what a human.
What I'm saying, and another term for you to understand, is that you don't need to have any type of connections with an alive thing to prove something that actually exists. That's what I'm saying. I can show a microscopic alive thing something.
Talking about nothing. I'm sorry, but you're not really talking about nothing.
Just like God is nothing, and you're talking to me about him. Why are you talking to me about that? That's nothing to me.
I partly agree with the topic. Like, I would say goodness exists, but evil doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think?
Oh, you agree? That's great.
Oh, no, I said that good exists, but evil doesn't.
You believe good exists?
Yeah, goodness exists, but evil doesn't.
Okay, so what do you mean by this? Like, can you give me an example?
Can I give you an example of goodness?
Yeah, you believe it exists. So
You
yeah.
don't.
Besides God, because you cannot prove to me his existence physically.
Well, I can show you why the atheistic worldview is really absurd, and then we
I
could
don't
like
want to
take the
know that.
question.
I don't want
You
that.
don't want to know
Can
the
you give
like
me another example that I can physically get a grasp and you can show other
oh,
things that's less
another
knowledgeable?
example. Uh-huh. Okay.
That's the
I
only
mean,
way to prove something.
yeah. I mean, I'm talking about the source of goodness when I say God. So I mean, I don't know why I can't reference God. I could like show you
You
why God is more
absolutely
like a
can, but that's not proving me nothing. You're just telling me something you cannot prove.
what do you take proof to be? Like, are you talking about like
I'm just something
evidence?
that's something that can be physical.
Something that can be physical. Wait, so do you think we can prove logic?
No, that's
We
not
can't
real.
prove. Do you hold to logic?
I'm not going to go into the definition of logic. I'm just ask you something.
Do you hold to the three laws of logic?
You gonna ask me again?
Yeah. Do you hold to the three laws of logic?
Bye. We're not talking about that right now, because that's a different topic.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
I do not think good and evil actually exist because basically on social media, this is just one example. On social media, someone can portray to be like good or whatever. Example, this is like very like weird, but example is the hype house. Like in 2020, we all thought, oh, they're all nice, they're all sweet, but then in recent years they all got exposed or something like that. And some people in real life you could be, oh, they're really nice, and then for other people they could think they're like the most evil person like
So you do
I
believe
could
in a
see.
good and evil?
No, I don't.
You just said you
I
thought we
know,
were
but like
good, but then they turned bad. So
okay,
that would
then that
be.
means like I'm neutral because like it depends on the person, I guess. They could change like good and evil. They could be
Okay.
good once and then they could be evil another day. Like,
So you do believe in that?
well,
Because you just referenced it.
I think I'm trying to use another word then, because
So can you prove a bear that the hype house was evil?
what's that one dude, Tony? He looked I don't know, and then a few years later he got exposed for
Can
being
you
a
prove
pedophile.
to a bear that the hype house is evil?
A bear.
Yeah. No, you can't. So it is not real. Nope, 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 nope. I can show a bear my lip gloss. They might not use it, but it's there. And I can give it to them. Hello.
Okay, so like, can I ask you like a question?
Sure.
So, do you think good and evil exists?
No.
You don't? Okay, so I think it does because like if you bring up a person like Epstein or Diddy or someone like that, they're obviously evil. They're obviously evil.
To who? To a bear?
A bear? What, like an animal?
Any animal besides humans. Can you prove that those people were bad or good?
Well, no, because I don't speak bear language. Hello?
They don't speak no language.
So how am I supposed to explain to a bear? Oh yeah, Epstein's bad. How am I supposed to? I'm supposed
Can
to
you
roll around in
show that a fish exists to a bear?
what?
Can you show that a fish exists to a bear?
Yeah, because I could show them the fish. Like,
But you don't speak bear language.
but they're looking at it with their eyes.
So that's what I mean. Perfect. You cannot show a good and evil kind of thing. Because number one, that could be subjective, right? And number two, it's not physical. And it was a concept made by human beings for
But if
society.
you think, but if you think of Epstein. Let's go back to Epstein again.
No, you're just referring to the same thing. We're going to go over a circle.
The Epstein
You
files.
can't. It doesn't
Epstein's
exist.
eating babies. Like.
Okay, just repeat the same thing. Go ahead.
So.
Like I didn't hear you the first time.
So why are you asking?
I didn't ask you nothing. You just repeated yourself for no reason.
Right.
So good and evil was made up by human beings. Okay, just like math. Just like love. No other animal or thing has ever had a concept of good and evil unless it has to do with survival. But we won't pass away if we think that those people are good or bad. It has nothing to do with survival. So it's just a made up concept. Okay?
Wait. So
It's not real.
You're saying that you don't believe in love. You're saying you don't believe in
No, I
anything
don't.
like that. Do you believe in
No.
God?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I like ask why you don't believe?
That's just getting to a different topic. I'm just gonna basically say that you cannot show any evidence of it. Like you can't show a bear those people are bad. You can't show a bear that God exists. You can't show none of that, but you can show a fish. You see how ironic that is? Okay? Anyways, hey girl. Hey girl, hey girl, you have a mic?
Yeah.
So,
But anyway, there's a reason called heaven and hell. I don't want to get
I don't
Jesus
believe in
again.
that.
See, but that's the problem. You don't believe in it because you don't believe in none.
I don't believe in who?
No, you don't believe in none.
I don't believe in none?
In the world, there is evil and good because...
Can you prove it to
if
me?
you pay attention... Because there's evil people out there.
Okay,
And
can you
they're
prove to
two things
me?
comparing humans with animals. That's two different things. It's not the same thing as humans.
What is different between an animal and a human?
Because a physically human is different compared to an animal. An animal doesn't even know what's happening. So how is it supposed to like compare?
What are you
you were
talking
comparing a
about?
bear to a fish. How is a fish supposed to know that that's a bear? Like they're two different things, and that's what you don't get.
A fish can know
So
that a bear
obviously there is
exists.
a good and evil.
Because if it doesn't know the word bear, but that doesn't stop the fact of it knowing that it exists.
It doesn't. An animal is an animal.
So human beings aren't animals?
No, it's a human being, not an animal.
Oh, you need to go back to school, girl. Oh, you need to go back to school. Oh my god. Okay. I need to actually go look that up. Go look that up on that little phone. Search up, is a human being an animal? And what's it gonna tell you? No, it's not. Anyways, hello.
Hello.
Are you there? Hello.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
So I do believe that there is a good evil, like actually exists because like good is like doing what's right and helping others, while evil is like choosing to do wrong and intentionally like harming others.
Okay. So does it have to do with the survival kind of stuff? Like
Does
does
this
it
have to do with like survival?
like does it typically will you like live or die if you help somebody out? Is that a type of
I
survival kind
think
of
so,
stuff?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say what's going on in, in Israel. So let's say you help them out by giving them money. Will you pass away if you don't give them money?
No.
Okay, so that would be a no. That would be a no. That would be a no. That would be a
Yo,
no.
yo,
Hello?
yo, what's good? What's good?
Nothing in life. Because I don't believe in a good or evil.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because it was just a human-made concept, like a lot of things. Like math is just a way to form a society that only human beings have, right? So for example, I cannot prove to a bear a good and evil kind of stuff unless it has to do with survival.
Well,
Like
a
I can't
bear
say,
doesn't have the same. The
right,
bear doesn't have the same amount of intelligence as us.
can I show,
We are built with bigger minds, but that
okay,
can have more
they
intelligence
actually
than
have
you.
larger brains than us,
Larger
but
brains, but do they function at the same function at the same speed
but
as
that
us
doesn't
human beings?
take away the fact that, can I show a bear a fish?
You can show a bear a fish, and the bear will
Okay,
eat
but
the
we don't
fish,
have the
of
same
course.
type of things. We're not the same physically, so how can I show them a fish?
You can show them a fish. You can show a bear a fish, and he will most
How?
likely want to eat it. He will
But
most likely.
how?
You can. How can you can grab a fish out of a pond and then put it in front of a bear's face, and then the
Okay.
bear would
Can I
see a
show a
fish.
bear lip gloss?
You can show a bear lip gloss. You can put it in front of its
But they don't
face.
understand what that is. They have no idea what I
Because
gave them.
yes, because they're not at the knowledge of us human beings. They're
But I
not
can
at the
still
same
show
knowledge.
it exists to them, even though they have no idea, right?
Wait, does air exist? Are
Yes
you
or
saying air
no?
exists to the bear?
Yes or no?
You, you can show them it exists. Yes, you can show them that it exists.
So
Yes.
again, that has nothing to do with they're less knowledgeable than us, because I can show them a lip gloss. I can show them a lot of things that's physical. I can show them a PS5. I can show them candy. They
They
don't know
won't
what that is.
understand what it is.
Hold
They
on.
won't understand what it is.
They will never understand what those things are because
Yeah.
they don't use it the same way that would use it. So let's just
No,
scratch out the fact that they're less knowledgeable because that has nothing to do with showing something
they are
exists.
less not. They
How can
are
I
less.
show a bear what's good and evil without it's affecting the survival of the bear?
I don't think you realize bears
It is a
aren't the
human-made
same as
concept,
humans.
correct?
It is not. It's been around forever. Good and evil have been around forever.
Okay, does it
It
have
is
to do with
more. It's like
survival? Is that what you're talking about?
survival. Survival has been around since humans have been
I'm not
around. Since
asking about
animals
how
have been
long.
around.
I'm not asking how long. I'm talking about the good and evil that you're talking about. Does it have to do with survival?
No, it does not have to do with survival.
Okay,
No.
so how in the world does something like that could exist, right? Because let me tell you,
Good.
back in the day, like 1,000 years ago, nobody cared about clothes. No one cares about lip gloss. No one cared about
They
little
cared
girls
about
getting.
clothes.
No one
They
cares
did care about.
about. Nobody cared about men doing things to little girls. Nobody cared about that. All they cared about was
Because they
survival.
weren't at the same knowledge as us nowadays.
But
You
again, that has nothing to do with knowledge, because you can still prove something
knowledge
exists
is
even
out.
though they have no idea what it is. You
Are
can
you
still
saying
prove it.
somebody with? Are you saying somebody from Nepal, the dumbest country in the world,
Wow, that's
is
mean.
saying it's a physical fact? It's a fact. It's a fact. You can search it up right now. Nepal is one of the dumbest
You
countries in the
bring
world.
up
You can see that.
the most illogical things.
Illogical? How's that illogical? That's a physical fact. How's that illogical? Oh my gosh.
That human beings
Oh
made
my
up.
gosh.
Would you consider the
Human
forest
beings
dirty?
made up. The floor's dirty. Depends
The
on if you step
forest.
on
The
the forest.
forest. Would you consider it dirty?
No, I wouldn't consider the
But it
forest
has
dirty.
tons of like passed away animals, carcasses. It has probably trash in
Which helps the
there.
soil.
It
Which
has
helps the
poop
soil grow.
in there.
Yeah, which
It's not
which help the
clean.
soil grow.
So why would you
It,
not call it dirty?
because I don't think you realize that's part of the ecosystem they live in. The animals live in. If it's good enough, since you want to
Okay,
say, oh, we're
so
animals. Wait,
the,
no. If you want to say we're
let
animals,
me
then
get into
technically we
my
are because we have
point,
the
because
vast
you can't
majority.
just interrupt and then just talk about yours because I'm not even done with mine.
Alright, keep going, I guess.
So you want to talk about something is dirty, and then you don't want to classify the forest as dirty because it's their environment, but those are the people's environment. So who are you to tell if it's dirty or not when
You would
it's
have
not
to
your
tell. You would
environment?
have to ask the ant. You would have to ask the bear that lives in the forest. Right? Ask the bear. See what he's gonna
You
tell you.
can't ask a bear that kind of question because that thing
Yes, you
doesn't
gotta
exist to
seek
that
knowledge from
bear.
them.
That thing doesn't
Dirtiness doesn't
exist.
exist.
You cannot
Dirtiness
tell, you
doesn't
can't
exist.
show a bear something that's clean or dirty because that doesn't exist either. Unless it has to do with survival.
Clean up its den. I'm pretty sure.
Does it have to do with survival? No.
It does not have to do with survival, no.
So therefore it does not exist. And that's my point.
If it doesn't have to deal with survival, so
it does not
exist.
exist.
If it doesn't have to, a bear could clean. Yeah, they clean themselves.
Hold on, I'm talking about. I was talking about the forest example. Not about a den.
No, they can clean themselves. They clean.
I'm not talking to clean themselves. I'm talking about the forest. You brought up the den.
They live in. Yeah, a bear.
Right.
If you want to say a bear could see lip gloss and know it exists, then I can say without a doubt that a bear.
You're not making no sense. You said Nepal was the dirtiest country, but I said a forest is more dirty than Nepal. Nepal, whatever, is more dirty. It has multiple carcasses, it has multiple poops. That's dirty. But why wouldn't you consider that dirty? Because it's a part of the environment, and nobody cares about that. Okay?
Hello.
Hello. You're not listening. Yes, I can hear you.
Anyways, can you give me like your belief or argument why you think good and evil don't exist?
Because that's a human-made concept. Because you cannot prove something good and evil. For example, like a bear. You cannot show a good and evil type of thing unless it has to do with the bear's survival. But if it doesn't, then it's not, the bear doesn't see it. You can't prove it. And if you use the example, it's not knowledgeable to have an idea. Well, I can give a bear a lip gloss. I can give a bear that. It can see that it's there, but it has no knowledge of what that thing is. But it can acknowledge that it's there. A bear cannot acknowledge a good and evil, right? Because it's a human-made thing. Only human beings came up with that to form a type of society and certain lists and demands for that society and regulations for our survival for the rich.
So do you know that like?
No, I'm not a nihilist.
When you know like bad things or good things that happen to, humans or just any animal in general.
Does it have to do with survival?
Nope, it doesn't have to do anything with survival.
Oh, okay.
Like let's say like, question to you. Do you think like, let's say you get a mosquito bite, right? Wait, what do you mean by good and evil? First of all, like good and evil, like, saving a child from falling from a building and catching them? Or do you mean like, oh, you have a mosquito bite and you're itching that like itch and it feels good?
Oh, okay. I'm just talking about like doing good and bad things, like, talking to somebody negatively. Like those things like don't exist unless it affects the survival thing. Like talking to someone's negatively and then you do an action to do that to make it hurt them, it has to do with like, something physical, something that has to affect the survival. But if it's not physical, like saving a little girl has nothing to do with you living and dying, so therefore it's not a good or bad thing unless it's about survival. It's just a whatever thing.
So good and evil does not exist unless it comes to survival, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
So does survival have to be necessarily on you? Like, I'm attacking you. Like, it's good and evil if I'm attacking you, nobody else?
I'm just talking about the survival thing.
Well, no, I know. But I'm saying, like, is good and evil exists if it's survival, correct?
If it's outside of survival, it does not exist. If it's inside of like survival things, yeah, then it would exist.
If I'm attacking a woman or a man or a kid, right, and you push me out of the way to save that person, would that be an act of good and
It has nothing to do with me, so I wouldn't care.
So that's okay.
Like if a lion saw you, if a lion saw you do that, it wouldn't care. If any other creature saw that, they wouldn't care. because they don't have a good and evil kind of sense. Unless it was affecting their survival, then it would care. If they thought you were doing a bad thing that will approach on them, which has to do with a life or death survival, then it would act upon it. When that has nothing to do
So,
about that, then they do not care, therefore it does not exist.
all right, so you just to like repeat it, just to get it, foundation,
Right,
that
yeah.
good and evil does not exist if I'm attacking somebody and you protect them, that doesn't exist in the wildlife at all.
No, it doesn't. Obviously, no.
Okay, so if I were to attack a bear cub and their mom comes to protect them, wouldn't you see that as an act of good?
No.
You
I
wouldn't see
wouldn't
that
see.
as an act of good
I wouldn't.
of a mother protecting their child?
Other than a human-like way, but no, I generally don't view things as normal people, so I wouldn't care. So.
What do you mean, like normal people?
Because again, we are all animal, okay? So you want to put these labels on it? It doesn't change the fact that we're animal. We're not superior to any other
I'm not
animal.
saying that. Of course
Okay,
not.
but
I'm
this
not
is,
saying.
but this is what sometimes people act like. Because the other girl was like, we're not even animals. She thinks we're higher than that. We're on the same line. All animals have different views upon things, but what they can all collectively come to terms on is a survival and an instinct. You can't get rid of instinct or a survival need, which will be instinct. You don't have an instinct to do something good or bad when it has nothing to do with your survival. That's not an instinct that you do.
So you don't. Okay, so just to repeat, you don't see like let's say again,
I don't
two
care.
bears in the wild, right?
I do not care.
Two bears in the wild, and there's a baby cub and the mom, right? The mom goes to get some food for the cub, and I start attacking that cub, right? Beating it, kicking it, and the mom comes over here and starts attacking me to protect its child. You don't see that as an act of good naturally in the wildlife?
No, there's no good and evil in the wildlife. It's just survival. That's what it is.
Well,
Don't you understand?
You said that it's survival if it's like one on one, like if I'm attacking you. But if I'm attacking somebody else and
Just
you
in general.
intervene, there's no act of good and evil. Well, now you're just switching up what you're saying.
No, you just keep on saying about me. Nobody cares. Nobody actually
No,
cares.
I'm not saying anything about you. I'm saying if I'm attacking somebody else and you were to come intervene,
Yeah,
that
I
wouldn't
wouldn't,
be
because I
a
wouldn't
type of good and
care.
evil.
If
That wouldn't be type of good and
no, it wouldn't. There's not a good or evil kind of thing. Unless it has to do
it's
with
not
your
a good.
survival.
Exactly.
So if
If
it
it has
doesn't
to do something
affect
with
me
survival,
and my survival rate, I do not care. That's just a
no one's
thing that
saying if you
happens.
no one's saying if you care or not, but I'm saying
You're
that
talking
if
about
I
if I
were to
intervene,
attack,
that would make me care about the situation.
no,
If I'm not that cub's
I'm
mother,
asking.
I don't care. And I'm gonna move on with my life. Got
I
me
don't think
moving
you're understanding what I'm trying to
slowly.
say.
No, you're not understanding, because I don't know how many times I have to say this to you. Good and evil don't exist unless it has to do with survival. So if an animal can determine if something's good or bad, if it affects their survival, if a lion looks at a zebra getting mauled, it's not going to care because it has nothing to do with its survival unless it's hungry, which that has to do with the survival. But no animal cares, right? And there was a time where human beings didn't even care until they wanted to control and be and have like these social type of things. Back in the day when people weren't wearing clothes, they didn't care about people getting attacked. They only cared about themselves because that's what animals do. They only care about themselves because it's about their survival. It's not a
Do you
bad or
think?
good thing. It's just how things are.
Do
It's
you
just
think good and evil?
what the
Do you think good and Do you
oh
think good and
my.
evil can exist in their own animal
I
like kingdoms? Like,
if it has to
I'm
do with
trying to say,
survival
like,
100%.
wait.
If it's nothing to do with
So
survival,
I'm trying
no.
to say, like, as in humans themselves, they have their own good and evil, and other animals, like the bear, like a bear species, they have
Yeah,
their
but
own
human
good and
beings make up
evil.
a lot of stuff. Okay?
Well, yeah, they make up a whole bunch of a lot of stuff, but obviously we're talking about natural things like murder and harm, right? That's what I was saying. That
That has to
if
do with
I were to, if
survival.
I would, yeah, but you said that survival it's only survival if I'm harming you, and
No, I
like, but it's
didn't.
not
I was just
survival.
talking about in
Yes, you
general,
did.
though.
I said if I was harming somebody, right, and you came to intervene, that would not be like evil or good in the survival type of sense. And you said no. But now you're changing it and now saying in general. You're
So
changing
how
it
I
through your
talk, it's
story.
not just about me. I would just apply it to other things. You keep on talking about me, and I gave
Well,
you the
because
same
it's
exact
me.
example in a different animal. I said if a lion saw that, it wouldn't care. I saw that, I wouldn't care. I'm an animal just like you. I don't care about nothing
Yeah, well, you're
unless
using
it's about
different
my
species.
survival. Okay? So that's why I wouldn't intervene. And you keep on repeating the same question, trying to coax a different answer, and I'm just giving you the same one. How many times are you going to
You
repeat
gave
it?
me an answer that's kind of false. Well, not false, but just it doesn't make sense. You're using two different species, which doesn't make sense. Of course,
Right,
a
there,
lion
yeah,
isn't
we
going to
are
care
two different
about a
species that
zebra,
care about the
but
same thing.
if it's a lion seeing one of their own getting attacked, then yes, the lion would go intervene. I
Yeah.
don't think you understand it. Yeah. So it's not
No,
about
but
its own
that's not how you
survival. It's
said it,
also
though.
helping someone else survival. Okay, well, I apologize.
It's an
That's what I mean.
instinct. That's what it
Okay, now
is.
it's instinct.
No, I said that too. You don't
Okay.
have an
So
instinct to help out something that you do not care about. That
so
has to do with survival.
so well, you just told me.
Stop repeating the same thing and getting the same answers. That's the instinct to do. Your instinct is not to help out hippos who are drowning, because that's not you. It's, like, stop. It matters on whatever it what? No, it does not matter about any. No, it doesn't. You don't need to know math. It's not a survival type of situation unless you're around the situation.
Bro, shut up.
Oh, really, Demon King?
No, you
Really?
said lady things.
Do you believe in God?
Oh yeah, but just
Your
shut
name
up.
is Demon King and you believe in God and you're being hateful to me? Wow, what an appropriate way.
Hello?
Good evening.
Huh?
Good evening.
How are you?
Why do you care? You
'Cause
don't care. So let's move on to the topic. So, do you believe in a
Wait,
good and
no,
evil?
tell me, how are you?
No, I don't want to tell you because I don't care.
You don't care or I don't care?
I'm surviving. That's how I'm doing today. I'm surviving.
Okay, please tell me what you mean by good and evil does not exist.
So, like, I can say, like, my makeup got ruined. And that's not a survival type of thing, right? It's not a good or bad thing unless it has to do with survival. So, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's what I
So you're
mean.
saying if your makeup got ruined? Okay, what do you mean by makeup? Like in your face or like the products
My face.
on your face?
Like, I don't
So you're
actually
saying
care about the
that's
makeup.
wait. Explain to me again what you're saying.
So I don't well. I'll just talk. So I don't actually care about the makeup unless it has to do with my survival, and that's what I'm talking about when it's good and evil. When it has to do about somebody and saving people, and it has nothing to do about me and surviving, then I don't care. And I can apply this to multiple different other living things, and that's just how it is. That means that it's not a good and evil type of situation unless it has to do with survival. Like I can
Well,
show
you
a
kind
bear.
of do. Mm-hmm.
I can show a bear lip
Okay, go
gloss,
on.
and it's not knowledgeable of what that thing is, but it can still determine it, right? So I cannot show a bear good and evil unless it's affecting its survival, even though it has no knowledge upon what my concept as a good and evil is.
I turned it off. Mm-hmm.
You cannot show a
Okay,
bear
but
good and evil unless it has to affect their survival. So a bear doesn't care about a drowning baby because it has nothing to do with them. And that's what I mean.
whoa.
Oh, Kima, you don't know what you're talking about. Life is for
No, Loki, that
survival.
doesn't make sense. You're like that's like two different species. Of
That
course,
doesn't
one of them is not
matter.
gonna care. That does
Okay,
matter.
so why do human beings care about? Well, they force themselves to care about like a drowning bear, a drowning baby bear. Do you think people care about that?
Cause, well, if they do, they care. If
Yes or
others,
no?
they don't care. They don't care.
Yes or
Bro,
no?
you're giving me examples. I want a good
Can you answer my
reason.
question?
What?
You said that they're two different species, so obviously the bear wouldn't care
Yes.
about the drowning the human baby. So why do human
Yes.
beings care about a drowning baby bear, even though they're different species? Why
Well,
does it
that's
only
their
work one
opinion.
way? Why does it only
That's
work
their
one way?
opinion.
Okay. So are opinions real?
Yes.
According to
You have
who?
your own opinion on this debate, and I have my own opinion too.
According to who?
Bro, what? According to both, what do you mean?
According to both what?
No, what do you mean according? What do you mean?
You said but what? So you were gonna finish it. It's not confusing at all.
What? What do you?
What I'm
Can you
saying
answer?
is a good and evil is a made-up construct by human beings. Okay?
Okay,
It
so you
doesn't
think that?
exist. It doesn't exist outside of human beings. Okay? So the example I gave with the makeup, the bear doesn't care about makeup. It only cares about surviving. Right? I
Okay,
actually
wait.
don't care about the makeup. I only care about surviving. Okay? So when
Okay,
you talk about good and
okay.
evil in that
Can
sense,
I tell you
when it has
something?
nothing to do with survival, then it
Can I?
doesn't exist.
Hello? Okay,
Were
okay.
you listening
Can I
to
tell you
me?
something? Yes, I was listening. Okay.
Then
Can I
what
tell
did
you
I
something?
say?
Firstly,
What did I say?
no, let me tell you something. Firstly, if your debate is that you're
I'm not listening to someone who didn't hear what I said. If you want to come up, raise your hand. If you don't, then just stay down. And I'm not letting Demon King up. Because you just disrespected me. Why'd you
okay.
disrespect me?
How about we just restart the conversation because I don't get anything you're saying right now.
Right, because you're not allowing yourself to get it. And when I was trying to explain to you, you were interrupting me. So you're not even trying to
Okay,
get it.
okay. I'm
So why
sorry.
should I
I'm sorry. I know
re-explain
what I
to
did is
you?
wrong. I know what I did is wrong. I want you to explain again.
But I actually don't care because it has nothing to do with me surviving. So let's bring somebody else up. Hello. What do you have to say now? Do you have to say anything?
I was never talking to you in the first place. I've been in a debate with someone in chat. You're just responding to the stuff I'm saying to them.
Okay, but when you asked me if I was a nihilist and you specifically said holes,
I
were you
was
not talking to me?
I was talking to you then, but that was just
Oh,
a question.
okay.
Okay, why don't you check the chat
This
where it
recent one
says
said, yeah, I'm looking. It says, look into nihilism. Just because I don't see an inherent purpose in life
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
mean
I
I
was
feel.
talking. Guess who I was talking to?
You.
Guess who I was talking to? Lightning McQueen. I was talking to that guy. We've been
Oh,
talking.
okay.
If you read the chat, if you read the text, I was not talking
I'm
to you. I was
talking
talking to
from
that
a
guy.
nihilist point of view, host, and I'm not talking to you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't talking.
Got me moving slowly, what? Taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for the whole week. Yeah, because human beings got so knowledgeable, they feel like they need to know everything. So sometimes it has to do with survival with a little bit, because you get bored, you know? Because your mind is so focused on doing it. Because human beings were domesticated by other human beings. But if we weren't, then we wouldn't have this urge to do things like this. You know? A cat's urge is to drink, eat, and sleep. That's all they do. They don't get bored from it like we would think. Because they're not trained to do other things. If I was trained to eat, sleep, and do that, then I would be doing that all day and I wouldn't feel like there's a need to do anything else. I wouldn't. Why are you picking up my stuff, kitty baby? Nobody cares about that shit. Sorry, no.